Warning. The asylum is now closed. The doctors and staff have now left after dark. Rules are now in effect and all rooms will be open. Warning. The asylum is now closed. The doctors and staff have now left after dark. Rules are now in effect and all rooms will be open.
MPCW, this is the CEO of the Happy Man Asylum and, of course, MPCW alone. It is Donald Smith. How is everyone doing tonight? And you want to know what's even amazing is the fact that it's not even the nighttime. I am that fucking stoned off my ass right now that it's not even the fucking nighttime. No one's fucking drunk in the asylum right now. What the fuck? Listen, grab your fucking 40s, grab your fucking beer, grab your fucking liquor. It's fucking New Year's Eve, and what's better to end the year in 2021 with the two greatest co-hosts that I've ever had in my entire time doing StreamYard. And I just want to say that this man has been with me all through 2021. And I just want to give out, he is the general manager of PCW, the owner of PCW, Malcolm King.
Hey, my brother from another mother, how are you?
It's been like forever since you and I,
It's been way too long. It has been way too long, but Happy Man Asylum, PCW, stand up, show some support. We are live here on New Year's Eve, and we have two phenomenal shows. Bright and early. It is bright and early. Listen, we're up before the chickens and roosters could even crow.
I don't even think the patients are awake yet.
They're probably still asleep. They're probably, listen, a lot of these matches are going to be a little intense and aggressive due to the fact that the doctors and nurses woke them up before their regular time.
Yeah. Patients are not happy. I tell you what, they are not. But, my brother, even though you are like, one of my favorites as far as, being a co-host, but there is another person that has helped me in ACW a lot. And I'm going to shout out to ACW. That's our brother. That's our brother, just like PCW.
That's
big brother right there. But I got to give it up to a man that has helped backstage a lot. A man that has been all like, hey, I'm going to be your co-host. I didn't think how his and I's chemistry was going to be, but him and I's chemistry is like yours and I's, brother.
That's true. That is very true. I mean, we all just, mesh very, very well. We're like, we're better than vinegar and oil.
Now, imagine if us three were doing the show together.
It'd make things pop.
December 31st. Yeah. December 31st, New Year's Eve. Let's bring it up to Dre Horta.
Yes.
Hey, yo.
Happy New Year's Eve, my brother. Happy
New Year's Eve, guys. What's going on?
Trying to wake the patients up. That's what I'm trying to do. The patients are like, fuck y'all.
Listen, Allison Black is wide awake. She's pissed off, but she's wide awake.
Yeah, Allison
Mason Stevens is wide awake.
Mason Stevens is wide awake.
I don't think he even sleeps.
Southern Heart is wide awake.
I don't think she sleeps either.
I don't think so. But, oh, man, Allison Black awake? Oh, shit. That's way too early for her. She likes playing at the nighttime,
Yeah, she likes the devil in the nighttime more so than in the daytime. So
yeah, that is true. That
Hey,
is true.
I'm gonna say this to you, CEO Donald Smith, my brother. I'm gonna say this to you. I'm kind of interested to see the temperament of everyone during the daytime for the Asylum.
Oh, absolutely. I have no idea what's in store for us, man. I mean, right now, the Asylum Awakening is brought to you about, it brings you the fact of, you know, who's going to be a captain of what wing. We have separated the patients because we're sick of the patients thinking that they have the freedom and the expression to just roam the hallways.
True.
When we have to make a structure, and that structure is separating the patients into 4 wings of the Asylum: the
It's a
north,
good idea.
east, west, and south.
It's a great idea.
So we, doctors and nurses, we were trying to figure out, how are we going to separate these patients? Well, the doctors and nurses have decided, but each wing needs a leader, needs a captain.
Right.
So we said, hey, why not the first time introducing the wings? Let's have all of them inside the wing fight each other.
That's true. That is very true.
In elimination fashion, like a snake pit battle royal to start off the show tonight. There was a lot of fucking snakes in this match. I'm going to say that. We ordered a lot. ACW credit card might have been shut down.
Yeah. And listen, PETA might be on their ass. Okay. Because there are some exotic snakes that were chosen for this match as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. But the people that are inside this match are representing the North Wing. And those people is none other. We have Blackheart, we have Deputy Hill, we have the cutthroat crew leader, Mason Stevens, someone who is shining in PCW right now.
Mm-hmm.
He is. I mean, Mason
Stevens
had a fucking baby and still showed up in half the locker room.
Hey, listen, that is very, very true. I did not think about that until you just said it, but this man literally had a child, a newborn baby, and still managed to get his required.
The newborn was sick too.
Still got his required out for PCW and Happy Man Asylum.
And Happy Man Asylum, exactly. So
shout out to Mason Stevens.
Yes. Shout out to Mason.
Shout out to Mason Stevens for sure.
And that's showing a leadership. That's showing leadership in the cutthroat crew. You know, we have Alec Trueblood, we have Christian, we have Gunner, we have the Inner Demon Champion himself, Legion. Legion, the Inner Demon Champion. That's fucking crazy. We have Jack Evans. We have former Women's Asylum champion, Crossdresser Michelle. Yeah. We have Panther and a former Insomniac champion, none other than Dollface.
Listen, I could have gone the whole end of the year of 2021 without having to see Crossdresser Michelle in action. Literally.
Welcome to New Year's Eve. I think it can still happen at the end.
I second that. My God, I second that.
Oh man, we're gonna see some titties in this match.
I was gonna say a ball or two was gonna drop before it hit midnight in this match.
Right, exactly. So Dre, why don't you do the honors, my brother? Why don't you start off where Legion and Dollface are in the middle of the ring?
Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get into the match, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
So Legion and Dollface are in the middle of the ring as all the other patients. Look at the two biggest threats in this match. Legion and Dollface look at each other as they nod, as they both begin fighting off their other patients.
Oh man,
it's picking up.
Yeah, already picking up. I mean, we had to wake up Legion and Dollface bright and early to even get inside this match, so they're pretty pissed off. And everyone knows inside that match that those two are the biggest threat inside that match, inside the North Wing.
Yes, they are. So Legion with a right hook to Blackheart, Dollface with a left hook to Gunner.
Ooh.
The numbers game catches up on both Legion and Dollface as they are back in the corner.
Oh man, as they are. Wow. So the North Wing people are like, "Hey, motherfuckers, we are not dealing with this right now."
Right.
I did not get up at the butt crack of dawn to get an ass whooping. That's what they're thinking right now.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
So anyway, as they are back in the corner, Blackheart, Mason Stevens, and Christian are trying to toss Legion into the snake pit that is surrounding the outside of the ring. Legion is holding on tight. On the other side, we have Alec Trueblood, Gunner, Panther trying to toss Dollface into the snake pit. Crossdresser Michelle is seen in the middle of the ring as he takes off his bra. He is topless. Ladies and gentlemen, at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we get to see some fresh titties in the morning.
And the shit show begins.
As Crossdresser Michelle does a titty splash on all the patients in Legion's corner, and then Crossdresser does another titty splash on all the patients in the Dollface corner.
Oh my goodness! Listen, I am inclined to get out of this seat, go and grab 2 of those exotic snakes out of that pit, and have them eat my eyeballs out. I do not want to see any of that.
Oh man!
I second that.
Off with.
I second that, bro. I do second that.
Oh man!
Guys, Dollface and Legion feel the effect, but not the full effect, as they both super kick Crossdresser Michelle, and they both toss him over the ropes and into the snake pit. Crossdresser Michelle gets bit in the nuts by one of the snakes as he screams and begins to cry up the ramp.
Oh, poor Crossdresser. Wait a minute. He has nuts? So how did he become Women's Asylum champion if he has nuts?
I think all of our doctors need to take a new anatomy class.
I mean, you got to think about it. His name is Cross-dresser, not transgender.
True.
That is true.
You got a good point. You make a good point. Guys, Legion and Dollface begin brawling it out, though, here early. The 2 biggest threats in this match are going at it with each other, just brawling it out, as we now focus on Deputy Hill handcuffing Panther to the ropes. And Deputy is now writing a citation for Panther and Deputy Hill. Rule number 15, you should never grunt or growl at an opponent. And listen, she got some back pay. Okay, Panther has some back pay on these citations, because that is a literal gimmick for Panther. She grunts, she growls at every single opponent. That's 2021. She's had a lot of matches. That's a lot of citations.
That's a lot of citations. Holy shit.
I'm dead. You know.
So Deputy Hill with several chops to the chest of Panther, but it seems like Cutthroat Crew leader with a dive off the ropes.
Mason showing that high-flying technique right there. Go ahead, Mason.
Dive off the ropes with a moonsault to Deputy Hill. Mason waits for Hill to get up as he is aiming for the money shot. Mason connects with the money shot. David Hill goes to grab the ropes, but Panther, handcuffed, tugs onto the ropes as Deputy Hill has been eliminated as he lands in the snake pit. Mason Stevens turns around to Gunner with a shoulder tackle, knocking Mason on his ass.
Wow. Panther, listen. Panther essentially just said, you could take those citations and you can shove it. Okay? Deputy Hill set himself up for failure with that handcuff maneuver.
Dre, what's going on, my brother? What's going on?
So Gunner picks up Mason and instantly with a spine buster, showing an aggressive side. Gunner, Blackheart with an elbow to the back of the head of Gunner as he quickly turns to the attention of a broken down Mason. Blackheart picks Mason up and goes for a picture perfect, that reverse net breaker. But Mason with the reversal into a money shot, which leads to Gunner to quickly grab Blackheart and toss him into the snake pit.
Man. So Gunner and Blackheart just kind of teamed up a little bit to be able to. Yeah?
Yes, they did.
That's interesting.
But Gunner, like I said, Gunner quickly grabbed Blackguard and said, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
Fuck you. Man.
Bye.
Like, this is every patient for themselves. So there's going to be a lot of tension inside this wing. I can already
listen. We're going to see so many different alliances between patients that are literally going to be short-lived.
Yep.
They're going to be smaller than the midget FBI.
Oh, damn.
Wow, that's
pretty small. What's going on, Dre?
So Blackheart has been eliminated. Alec Trueblood grabs onto Mason and tosses him over the ropes, but Mason catches the rope and he is hanging on.
Oh.
Alec with several kicks to the midsection, trying to get Mason to lose his grip. We witness Panther struggling, trying to get free from the handcuff, as Jack Evans, being a nice guy, don't know why, trying to help Panther. Panther laughed as she flipped Jack Evans over the ropes. But Evans is holding on the ropes as Panther with a vicious headbutt, knocking Jack Evans into the snake pit. Jack Evans has been eliminated.
Jack Evans,
I love it.
Panther out of nowhere lifts Alec Trueblood over the ropes into the snake pit, eliminating Alec Trueblood.
Panther with 2 quick eliminations here. Listen, maybe that's the secret to winning elimination matches. You grunt and you growl a lot before it.
You grunt, you growl, and you get handcuffed.
And you get handcuffed. And you have to have some. Listen, we need to check Panther for testosterone balance. See if there's more testosterone in Panther than what we are.
We may. But Malcolm, what's popping?
Listen, Christian, I haven't seen Christian in a hot minute. Listen, the last time I saw Christian, he was running around the courtyard screaming about pink dragons and unicorns and mermaids and stuff while he was high on Elysium marijuana. But Christian, earlier in the match, rolled out of the ring and hid under the ring as we witnessed smoke coming from under the ring as the apron lifts up. We witnessed Ashton Anders coming out yelling, "Stranger, Christian, touch." Come on, Christian.
Christian, that's stranger danger. That is stranger danger, man. You don't touch the no spot, Christian.
Christian, that is uncalled for. Uncalled for, Christian.
That is sexually patiency.
That is definite 100% hashtag sexual patiency right there. Christian,
man.
Listen, somebody in the asylum, JR Bell, we may not see eye to eye, but you're the therapist of the asylum. Please, please, please take away Christian's supply of marijuana and make sure that if he has any, it's the medical stuff that has been tested and approved for patients, because Christian is seeing all kinds of... Christian probably thought, that Ashton Anders was a pinup doll or something underneath the ring.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. As he looks bright red from the embarrassment that just occurred, Christian slowly enters the ring as Panther with a Bronco Buster into the face of Christian.
Should have never got in the ring, bro.
Bronco Buster, just
that
keep
is
going.
Nasty. Listen, Christian begins choking and throwing up as the throw up just lands on Gunner's shirt. Gunner with a few elbow strikes to Christian, busting his nose open. Gunner backs Christian against the ropes as Panther turns Gunner around, and she just delivered 10 chest chops to both Christian and Gunner. Panther then backs up to the opposite side of the ring as Panther yells out, "It's Bronco time!" Panther runs as she jumps up and does a flying Bronco Buster into both faces of Christian and Gunner. The momentum of Panther has both eliminated Gunner and Christian.
Holy shit.
But sadly for Panther, she eliminated herself too. So Panther counted out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eliminations, including her goddamn self. But
damn, Panther.
Hey, listen, their faces will never be the same again.
The images will never be the same
again, man. Not at all.
But Panther showing all that. But wait a minute. Mason Stevens with a super kick to Dollface and to Legion.
Mason,
Okay, Mason is standing in the middle of the ring and does the cutthroat side. Mason drags Legion into the corner, and Mason backs up as he notices Dollface is crawling to get to the ropes. As Mason utilizes the opportunity, does a poetry in motion by jumping off Dollface's back and connecting to Legion in the corner.
Perfect.
Shit.
Perfect.
Yes.
Listen, 2022 will be Mason's year. I have no doubt in my mind. Mason in the year 2022 is either going to be Bloodbath Champion, Asylum World Champion, PCW World Champion, Infinity World. One of these four titles Mason is going to hold for a very lengthy time in 2022.
Mason is showing some love. Dollface stands up as it seems like Dollface stands up as she hits the Harley Stomp to Legion as Dollface picks Legion up. Quickly connects Joker's wide, the twist of fate to Legion. Dollface backs up as Mason with a trip to the bank.
Swanton
bomb to Legion. Mason is holding his lower back as he stands up. Dollface blindsides Mason and tosses him over the ropes and into the snake pit. Mason Stevens has been eliminated. Dollface taking that opportunity, taking that momentum of Mason Stevens and rubbing it in his fucking face.
Dollface is the killjoy of the Asylum. I was rooting for Mason Stevens to win this match.
Mason was
on a roll. He was on a roll. Listen, I did not see any of the other patients step up like Mason did, face to face with both Dollface and Legion, and go toe to toe with them. And now he's eliminated.
Dollface smiles and laughs at Mason. She turns around as Legion is beginning to stir. She waits for Legion to stand up to make her mark as Legion gets to his feet. Dollface goes for a clothesline, but Legion ducks, turns Dollface around, and connects with the mist of agony. Legion does a gorilla press and on Dollface and tosses her out of the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, the new captain of the North Wing is Legion.
The inner demon champion, Legion, the captain of the North Wing. Holy shit, man. Holy shit.
Congratulations. I want people that are watching right now say congratulations to Cody Bentley, aka Legion. He has busted his ass off. He doesn't complain backstage, and that's one thing I love. He trusts his division and he's been killing it. So congratulations, Legion.
Yeah, shout out to you, Legion. I've been very, very impressed with Legion in his duration at the last half of the year of 2021 here inside of the Asylum. Legion is definitely proving a point, proving himself as a force to be reckoned with inside of the Asylum wall. So congratulations to the new captain of the North Wing, Legion.
I want to say this. I want to say this. I want to give a shout out to Panther for 5 eliminations in this match. Like
Panther got a good boost.
She eliminated 5 people, and plus herself. And so, I want to give her that shout out. I want to give her the shout out for that. Good, congratulations, Panther, on that. For doing that.
The question is, if Panther didn't eliminate herself, could have Panther won?
That is true. Panther was on a roll.
That's the thought. Panther was on fire.
I would say she would have had a chance.
Can you imagine a Bronco Buster on Legion?
Oh, I see it, but then
I don't think Legion would like that very much.
No.
Listen, I don't think anyone that she Bronco Bustered in this match like that.
Exactly.
Christian is in the back right now, in the medical wing, still puking up his guts from that Bronco Buster.
Absolutely. But congrats, Cody Bentley. Congrats, Legion. Malcolm, my brother, what is the next match? It's
the next match number 2. Electrified steel cage match. East Wing only. We got Dominator. We have Casey Riddle. We have Mephisto. We have Mike Maddox. We have Titan. We have the Underground, the former Asylum champion, the Underground. We have Jackson Law, Allison Black, John Reagan's King Baker, Casey Luchador, and to end it off, Big Bad John.
Absolutely. So please, everyone, if you're watching, please tag those individuals and,
tag Dominator, tag Casey Riddle, tag Mephisto, tag Mike Maddox, tag Titan, tag Underground, tag Jackson Law.
Yep.
Tag Allison Black, tag John Reagan, King Baker, Casey
tag
Luchador.
Jackson Law.
Yeah, definitely tag Jackson Law because he needs to see this match.
Yeah,
I don't know where the hell he's at right now, but he should be in this match. Let's just say that he should be in this match. He needs to see. He needs to be aware that we're talking about this match. So please tag Jackson Law.
Yeah, absolutely. So why don't you start it off, Malcolm?
Yeah,
why don't you start it off?
As the cage lowers and the electricity builds up in the cage, all patients are standing around the ring as Maddox, with a microphone, drops his Pokeballs. And before anything or anyone comes out of those Pokeballs, the referee grabs onto the balls before they pop. And the referee is blown out of his mind that he can't catch them balls. Casey Riddle says, "Fuck this shit," and throws Maddox into the steel cage. Maddox has been eliminated right off the bat. Casey Riddle was not going for none of that midget Pokemon BS that Maddox likes to play around with.
Riddle's like, listen, it is 12 p.m. right now, 12:30, and I haven't even had my medication yet. He's like, fuck this shit.
He's been cutting back a little bit due to his, what happened with him in PCW, but listen, he is not high enough for any of Mike Maddox's shenanigans right now.
Oh man, what else is going on, bro?
Guys? I don't understand why, but Casey Riddle turns around and a huge Pikachu is standing behind Casey Riddle. That is the biggest Pikachu I have ever seen in my life.
You're sober right now. Are you seeing that? Is that real?
For some odd fucking reason, it's real. It's right here.
That's a real Pikachu.
It's real here.
Casey Riddle is like, what drugs did I just take? Pikachu tosses Riddle into the electrified steel cage. Riddle has been eliminated. So let me get this straight. Casey Riddle just got eliminated by Pikachu?
Mm-hmm.
I'm done. Is that legal? He
may have a case.
It's the Asylum.
He may have a case, though.
It's the Asylum, so a lot of shit gets to happen, but...
So let me explain. So what happened, you got to remember, when Mike lost the balls, right, and the referee don't know what he was doing before he got into the match, but he was jacking off and left some cum on his hand. So when he couldn't catch that one ball opened, and then the large 10-foot Pikachu was right there behind Casey Riddle. So when Casey Riddle turned around,
it's an electric Pokemon too.
Right. So you just been fucked twice because you in a steel cage match. You have an electric Pokemon behind you. You're fucked both ways. So
poor Casey Riddle.
Yeah.
When Chris wakes up and see this, he's
gonna be like, "What in the holy
He's
fuck?"
Gonna be like, how the hell do I sell a promo selling Pikachu?
Listen, if anybody can do it though,
Chris can do it.
It is Chris.
Chris can do it.
I have no doubt in my mind we're about to see one of the best Casey Riddle promos after he finds out the news.
Pikachu.
I would literally stop what I'm doing at the moment just to watch that promo.
Drake, and you just carry on, my brother. Carry on.
I got you. So after we just saw this 10-foot Pikachu eliminate Casey Riddle, I don't know how that happened.
I've ever seen in my life.
Right. So Jackson Law doesn't hesitate.
Oh shit!
He tosses Luchador into the electric steel cage. Casey Luchador has been eliminated. Law begins throwing lefts and rights at King Baker, backing him against the ropes. Baker's head is almost touching the steel cage, as Baker can hear the static echoing in his ear. Titan attacked Law, knocking him to the ground as Titan and Law begin trading lefts and right.
Baker then recovers from almost being eliminated as he takes a few steps to the middle of the ring. Big Bad John with a huge big boot into the side of King Baker that goes flying into the electrified steel cage. King Baker has been eliminated.
Well, listen, that's not a huge loss.
That's not a huge loss, not at all. Jackson Law fights off Titan as he just hit Titan with a kneel at the altar. Titan is down as Law grabs onto Titan to toss him into the steel cage, but Underground with a neck breaker to Jackson Law.
Underground! Come on!
Underground standing over Law. Titan sneaks up behind Underground and tosses him towards the steel cage. Underground stops himself as he turns around. Hey, hey, hey. Sweet Tea bitch slaps Titan across the face.
Here we go. Listen, if anybody has the best chance of winning this match, it is the Underground. Because there are so many different personalities that are going to be competing in this match. Yep. I don't think all of these patients are ready for it. Nope. And Titan obviously was not ready for Sweet Tea because Sweet Tea just slapped the Titan out of his mouth.
Just slapped it. Titan turns around as Jackson Law with a spear into the steel cage as both Law and Titan got eliminated. These two are like Titan and Law has some history a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit of history.
They're not fans of each other. Let's just
not
say
at all. Not at all. So we knew that was probably going to happen. Those two were not going to get along at all. It was just done.
Not at all.
Dominator is standing in the middle of the ring as he is playing this whole thing out, making sure that he doesn't go near the edges of the ring. Both Dominator.
He's like measuring.
Both Dominator and Allison Black both bump into each other.
Uh-oh. She was already pissed off. Dominator made a mistake.
Malcolm, could you carry on from here?
Dominator made a mistake because he bumped into Allison Black as Allison Black screeches like a banshee and hits the cry of the banshee, the widow's peak on Dominator. Allison Black stands over Dominator as she screeches again. Hold on.
Malcolm, who the fuck is that? Through all this screeching, my brother, and everyone's covering their ears, Andy Owens magically avoids the screeches as he scoops Dominator up and slams him head first into the electrified steel cage. Andy fucking Owens is back.
Recognize. Andy is back in the building. Yes, I love Andy Owens.
Andy Owens is back, and it seems like Andy Owens quickly connects an Owens stomp, which is a stomp to the spine. Andy Owens climbs through the electrified steel cage wearing rubber gloves and a rubber mask, successfully escaping the cage. He begins to walk up the ramp, he begins twitching for the late effect of the steel cage as he turns around and stutters the word, recognize! Trying to keep composure.
Recognize. Good old Andy.
It's way too early for this shit. Hold on.
Good old Andy. Listen, I love Andy. But
Dre, what's going on, brother? What's going on? Brooke is watching and she's even laughing.
So
that's great.
Dre, are you able to do an Andy Owens impersonation right there? Recognize.
Let me see. Recognize.
Perfect.
Oh my God, that was perfect, Dre.
Anyways, Dre, what's happening, my brother?
So Mephisto dancing in joy as Reagan's with a spear to Mephisto, sending Mephisto into the corner turnbuckle. Reagan's grab a hold of Mephisto's neck as he begins to stand on the top turnbuckle. Reagan's locks in the final breath, that guillotine choke, knocking Mephisto out.
Up by Andy Owens, sorry.
That's okay. You knocked out.
That's okay. It's cool. We'll continue without you for a second.
No, the only person that should be saying recognize is me.
Shit.
I'm sorry.
So recognize.
Could you add a stutter to it though? You were shocked.
Oh man. Anyways, go ahead, continue.
All right, so Reagan's locks in the final breath, the guillotine choke, knocking Mephisto out cold. Reagan's then throws the body into the steel cage. Mephisto has been eliminated.
Thank God, because if there's only one clown in this whole entire asylum that I like, and Mephisto is not him.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
No, not at all. Not at all. But it seems like Mephisto dancing in joy Wait a minute, we already read that, didn't
Yes.
we? You know what, Malcolm? You carry on, bro.
Reagan's is standing on the top turnbuckle as the underground grabs the legs of Reagan's and makes Reagan's fall on the top turnbuckle, nearly knocking all of his front teeth out here. Underground picks Reagan's up and bashes his head against the turnbuckle several times, busting Reagan's open.
Man.
Underground would then deliver knees to Reagan in the midsection and Underground with a shoulder tackle, but Reagan's dodges out of the way as Underground's shoulder connects to the ring post.
Oh, man. Reagan's grabs a hold of the Underground and begins forcing his head towards the steel cage, but Underground, showing resistance, picked Reagan's up and slams him against the electrified steel cage. After Reagan's has been eliminated, Underground hits a 6 feet deep to Reagan's, adding insult to injury.
Whew.
Damn.
That was good.
Underground is... Wow.
Listen, ever since he was robbed, and I'm going to go ahead and say this.
Oh,
and
shit.
I don't care.
Shit.
I don't care if Scabs likes it or not. But ever since Underground was robbed of the Asylum Championship, he's been on a whole nother level, and that's not a good thing for anyone. Underground alone is a problem, but this version of the Underground, where it's a more angry everything. I don't know, but it may be the year of the pig, but Underground, Underground is going to have the final say in that. He might even get the last laugh.
He may get I like that. I like that. Underground stands up and Big Bad John does the pull out, the power bomb, the pull out. Nice, John.
Wow.
To the Underground, Big Bad John turns around as Aleister Black and Big Bad John. And I wrote this too. John begins throwing lefts and rights. John backs Allison against the ropes. Big Bad John picks Allison up as Allison jumps off of Big Bad John as Underground shoves Big Bad John's face directly into the electrified steel cage. Big Bad John has been eliminated.
Yeah. So has his ability to make facial expressions.
Exactly.
Oh, man. Underground. Guys, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You go.
Okay. Okay. All right. Underground and Allison Black are circling around the ring, and only one will be introduced to the electricity.
The final two.
Yeah. Will it be the former Asylum champion, the Underground, or the current Bloodbath champion, Allison Black? Both patients lock up as Allison with a kick to the midsection and a slap to the Underground. But Underground delivers a pimp slap right back.
Hashtag his pimp hand is strong.
Allison backed up against the ropes as Underground with a left hook and a quick uppercut. Allison is inches away from the electrified steel cage as she elbows Underground in the face several times, quickly with a brutal spine buster in the middle of the ring.
Creating distance from the cage. That's smart by Allison Black.
Absolutely, absolutely. I lost my sight. Where the fuck am I?
It looks like she's setting up, though, for the Cry of the Banshee, that Widow's Peak. Underground staggers up as Allison goes for it, but Underground scoops Allison up and hits a 6 feet deep.
Underground and Allison are both down on the canvas as several minutes go by. Both of them are grabbing onto the ropes. And when Underground looks over to Allison, the lights go out. The lights come back on, and it's Dark Princess. Dark Princess is standing in front of Allison Black. Dark Princess points at the Bloodbath Championship as Allison goes for a few quick jabs, but Dark Princess teleports as Underground hits the 6 feet deep again.
Yes.
Oh my God. This changed everything. Absolutely changed everything.
Finish it off, Malcolm. Finish it off, man.
Dark Princess teleports behind the Underground as she walks up into the Underground's body. And the Underground's eyes turn bright white as he lifts his hand, and Allison Black goes flying into the electrified steel cage. Dark Princess exits out of the Underground's body as he hits a 6 feet deep to the Dark Princess. Underground yells out, "Don't you ever do that shit again." Underground backs up as the cage raises. He rolls out of the ring. He walks up the ramp. He gets on the Asylum stage. And holy shit, guys. The Asylum stage just exploded as the Asylum spells out, "Underground, pray, run." That...
You're captain of the East Wing, the Underground, but that's
oh no. That is not good.
That is not good at all. Not good.
Wow.
Dre, thoughts?
Just let me get my check so I can go, because I don't know who the fuck, I don't know who the hell who told him to pray and run, but let me get my check and I'm gonna go do my thing.
Get me my check.
Give me my check and I'm gonna do my thing.
Not only is the Underground the captain of the East Wing, with the help of Dark Princess initially, when Dark Princess somehow possessed Underground's body to be able to lift the arm, and Allison goes flying.
All of these new and improved abilities of the Dark Princess after the House of Fear, like, still unpredictable. No one really knows the true extent of it, but to possess a body as powerful as the Underground, a man of multiple personalities, a man who is Legion himself, that is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. And that is why we have to have a structure like what you have set up here, CEO, for the patients, because things could have gotten way out of control.
We all know the pray and run. We all know.
Oh, I know exactly who that is.
So not only that, but the Underground is now going to be able to have those eyes behind him to be able to know where this person is. You know,
that's why. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Go ahead. That's why I pray you give me my check so I can run. Okay.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Dre, my brother. The co-main event, a bloody Titanic battle royal match. Battle royal match. And these people, all patients have been escorted to the Titanic that is covered in blood. Blood puddles are everywhere as we have a number one contender for the Bloodbath Championship, Dark Princess. We have Slaughterhouse Chef, Cletus the Bomb. We have CTC member Nikki Hartman. We have Southern Heart, the former Women's Asylum champion. We have the Key Master, the Stinky Pinky, Mr. Onions. We have former Inner Demon champion Johnny Rotten. We have Tyler Stone. We have CTC member Brackus. We have a former Bloodbath champion Savior. We have Johnny Vega. We have the Angel of Death, the Unhinged. Remember that if a patient is tossed off the Titanic, they will be eliminated.
So the goal here, since it's still early for all of these patients, is don't get tossed off the Titanic.
Don't get tossed off the Titanic. Just please don't. Please don't. It's not good. Bloody ocean and everything. So, Dre, why don't you have the honors to start off this match?
Of course. So, as Dark Princess grabs onto Unhinged, and they both teleport somewhere on the Titanic, but we are now unsure of the location of those two patients.
Where the fuck they go?
Who knows?
What?
Who knows, man?
I don't know, man. Continue, man.
So CTC begins to gain up on Cletus the Bomb as both Nikki and Brackus are throwing lefts and rights as Brackus picks Cletus up and slams him into a glass window. Cletus feeling the impact as Nikki with a woman's right into the jawline of Cletus. It looks like that knocked him out. But as both CTC member turns around, Onions with a heat mist into the eyes of Nikki and Brackus as Savior connects a long distance to Nikki Hartman, knocking Nikki Hartman off the Titanic. Nikki Hartman is the first to be eliminated.
Bye, Nikki.
Bye, Nikki. Bye.
I hope she can swim.
I hope you find your dad.
I hope you find your dad. and I hope you can swim too.
Mason won't be too happy about that, Nikki.
Not at all. He won't be pleased, for one. For two, let me just ask this question. You might have already said it, CEO, but you said the water around the Titanic is bloody.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The bloody ocean.
And you know there's sharks in the ocean.
Yep, absolutely.
And Nikki just got kicked into the bloody water.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. She knows how to swim, I hope.
I hope she's faster than a shark.
I hope so. Not my problem.
True. Carry on.
Xavier and Onions lock up as Xavier goes for a power slam, but Onions reverses it into a spike DDT onto the corner of the steps of the Titanic. Onions stands up as Southern Heart with a belly-to-belly suplex, having Onions crash into a pile of stacked wood.
Excuse the hell out of me, Southern Heart.
Exactly.
Onions looks like he has a bunch of splinters on his backside. Southern Heart quickly picks Onions back up and connects again with a belly-to-belly suplex, almost tossing Onions off the Titanic.
That was close. That was very close.
That was close. That was fucking close. Southern Heart walks up to Onions as a hooded figure out of nowhere tosses Southern Heart off the Titanic. Southern Heart has been eliminated. When the hooded figure reveals who he is none other than Dominator.
Fucking Dominator.
So Dominator gets screwed over by Andy Owens.
Mm-hmm.
And is going to take his anger on Southern Heart. Poor Southern Heart.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, those two have been battling inside the Asylum, so adding Andy in the mix to this is going to be really interesting.
Interesting for us, not interesting for them.
Yeah, interesting for us, not for them, not for them. Touche, my brother, touche.
Well, listen, guys, Dominator, I don't know how the hell he got onto the Titanic anyway. He might have just got in line and looked like he was supposed to be in this match, but he just eliminated Southern Heart, which is absolutely crazy. But Onions stands up and says, fuck it, as he tosses Dominator off the Titanic. Dominator, in midair, released a life jacket as Dominator lands safely in the bloody ocean. So Dominator came prepared.
First of all, hold on. First of all, you couldn't land safely in the bloody water. First of all, we just already convinced that there are sharks in this water. So him landing safely is an understatement.
Yeah, a big one.
After they land is not my problem.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
We just gotta make sure they get to the match.
Wait a minute. Cameras find Unhinged and Dark Princess doing a ritual in the ballroom as the lights begin to explode, causing a blackout on the Titanic. Dark Princess teleports in front of Johnny Rotten. As Dark Princess grabs his arm, they teleport back to the ballroom as Unhinged looks at the cameraman, who instantly begins to bleed out and die from blood suffocation.
Uh-oh.
So, rest in peace to the cameraman. You should have been in there. Who told you who told you to go kick your ass in there? You know who was in there.
Right. Facts.
No workman's comp. No, none of that shit. Dre, you made the decision yourself.
Yeah. What's happening, my brother?
So after we just lost a cameraman for no fucking reason. Johnny Vega and Xavier begin to brawl throughout the Titanic, slamming each other through beer crates, spilling beer. That's fucked up. All over the bloody Titanic.
We could have used that for later today.
Exactly.
New Year's Eve and you spilled a beer?
Exactly.
Damn.
All of it too.
Bad luck for the rest of 2022.
Right. So Xavier leans Vega against the wall as he lines up for a long distance. When out of fucking nowhere, Unhinged grabs Vega and does a topsy-turvy. Unhinged disappears before Xavier can get his hands on Unhinged. Wow. As Xavier turned around, Brackers with a clothesline, catching Xavier off guard as Brackers storms through the doors of the ballroom. Well, I don't know why you did that shit. As he stopped in his path and witnesses Dark Princess tearing the heart of Johnny Rotten as she places it in a glass jar filled with liquids. Doctors have declared Johnny Rotten fucked up. And
Johnny
eliminated.
Rotten eliminated, ladies and gentlemen, by Dark Princess tearing the heart right out of her, right out of his fucking
his chest, out
Right.
of his chest.
Yeah.
Listen. Let's think about this for a quick second, okay? Dark Princess, unhinged, the unholy kingdom, performing rituals, a blood ritual on the bloody Titanic surrounded by blood. Rip the heart out of someone. That's not good for us. That's not good for us.
Brackus is now. Okay, go ahead, Dre. Go ahead.
And the thing is, we don't lost the cameraman for being there being stupid. Now he come Brackus finna do the same shit. Why? That don't make no good sense.
Brackus is now in the ballroom staring into the eyes of Dark Princess as the ballroom begins to rumble and water begins to fill the ballroom up as if the Titanic is sinking.
Shit.
Brackus walks closer as he falls through a hole in the Titanic and falls into the bloody ocean. Brackus is now eliminated.
Okay, so why would you walk closer? What made you thought?
CTC balls, brother. CTC balls, man.
You know what? Okay.
Malcolm, anything on that reaction?
Like I understand CTC got balls and everything. That's nice, except for Nicky Hartman. But I know they got balls and everything. But you really thought if you walk a little closer, you weren't gonna fall through the hole.
Listen.
Wait a minute.
There's no lights on.
Guys.
This whole thing is dark.
Guys,
hold on. What's wrong?
As we pan back to the action on top of the Titanic, we witness Cletus the Bum and Onions fighting it out as Cletus grabs his crotch and shits out a Krabby Patty.
I'm gone.
He tosses it into Onion's face. Cletus with a spine buster going through the top of the Titanic, landing in the ballroom. Malcolm?
Wait a minute, hold on. I'm grabbing my crouch. Let me see something. Can I show the Nope, that's a turd. Let me put that back in there. That is not 100%.
Brother.
Yeah,
breathe, my brother. Breathe.
A whole ass Krabby Patty.
A whole ass Krabby Patty with cheese and pickles.
Well, hell, Cletus can tell you who lives in a pineapple under the sea then.
Right. Oh, man. Tyler Stone is being strapped to a couch by Johnny Vega, who has a chainsaw. How the fuck did Vega get this? Vega just cut the tip of Stone's penis.
Woo!
No, there are some things that are just absolutely uncalled for.
Stone is bleeding out as he breaks through the straps, as he grabs Vega and says, "I hope you drown in hell, bitch." As Stone jumps off the Titanic with Vega, Johnny Vega and Tyler Stone have been eliminated.
Tyler Stone, a.k.a. Kamikaze, because that's exactly what he just did.
He's all like, "Bitch, you just cut my fucking tip of my penis off?"
We're both, if I go, you go.
If
I go, you go.
No, let me figure this out. Okay, so if you not know, if y'all remember the story, Lorena Bobbitt cut off her husband's dick because he was cheating. Now you take a chainsaw and you don't cut off the whole dick, you cut off the tip of it. What?
Oh my god!
Cut the fucking tip of it.
Oh my god!
Xavier walks through the.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Drake, can you carry on, my brother? Damn.
So, yeah, we lose the dicks and the tips on. That's not right. So, Xavier walks through the ballroom doors like an idiot with a random bag of Cheetos.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Lord have mercy.
Action Andrews hops over the chairs as he slips on blood, but catches the bag of Cheetos as Ashley begins rolling away, screaming, "Mine!" Xavier shrugs and pulls out a beef stick out of his pocket. Xavier looks over at Cletus and says, "Slim Jim?" Cletus stands up, walking towards Xavier as Cletus didn't notice the hole in the fucking Titanic.
Here we go.
As Cletus falls through the hole into the ocean, Cletus has been eliminated.
Bye, Cletus.
Over a beef stick.
Okay, quick question. Yes. Where did Ashley come from?
I don't know, man. Where did Dominator come from?
Hey, first and foremost, I'm so excited to see Ashton back. Okay, I'm excited to see Ashton. I was excited to see Andy. I don't give a damn where Ashton came from, because we got to see Ashton twice. Twice.
Right.
Right.
Oh man. What else is happening, Malcolm?
Well, Cletus just did the same dumb shit that Brockus just did, walked through a hole, and eliminated himself. So Savior then tosses the beef stick into the ocean and says, "There you go, bud. I hope you find your dad." Oh my God! Savior looks up as Onions has this confused look on his face and truly asks Savior, "Did that motherfucker just lose to a Slim Jim?" As both Savior and Onions look across the wreckage of the ballroom, they see Unhinged and Dark Princess standing in the shadows as Savior and Onions both agree to work together after the exchange of Cocaine Express.
It's just like, they look over, they're like, huh, got cocaine? All right, let's do this before we go.
Right, we gonna need something.
Yeah.
We gonna need a lot of something.
Savior and Dark Princess lock up as Onions and Unhinged both lock up. Savior turns Princess around and slaps her across the face and does a brutal power slam into one of the ballroom poles. Savior grabs Princess and begins bashing her skull against the broken pole as she teleports behind Savior and smashes his head through the glass table. Unhinged delivered a choke slam through several chairs in the ballroom, but Onion slowly gets back up and uses a bent chair and wedges it against two narrow walls. As Unhinged was approaching, Onions with a neck breaker through the wedged chair. Unhinged crashes through the chair as Onions picks up Unhinged and drags him to the center of the ballroom, close to the hole. Onions with several stomps to the ribs of Unhinged when Unhinged uses his legs to fling Onions over the hole, who still lands on his feet.
That's a bunny. Bunny land on his feet. I like it.
Dre, what's happening, my brother?
So Dark Princess's story left and rights to Savior. Onions grabs the hair of Dark Princess and hits a devastating cold breaker. Onions looking at Savior and says, "You're welcome." As Onion proceeds to sniff Savior's arm. Ew. As Savior thinks he had an amazing thought, he decides to tell Onions, "Heal."
Oh God!
Onions looks at Savior. "What kind of fucking drugs are you on?" Savior backs up and goes for a long distance, but Onion stops Savior and connects Vertebraker. Onions are standing over
Onions
Savior.
is standing over, thank you.
Okay. Onions is standing over Savior as he looks in the distance and he sees Allison Black and Dark Princess staring at one another.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Allison Black and Dark Princess staring at one another. That's not good. Allison Black hears the cry of the Banshee the Widow speak on Dark Princess as Unhinged appears behind Allison Black as he grabs the throat of Allison and backs her to the edge of the Titanic. Unhinged is holding Allison up high above the ocean as Dark Princess stands next to Unhinged as both of them are staring into the eyes of Allison Black as Onions quickly pushes Dark Princess into the bloody ocean. The Dark Princess has been eliminated before Unhinged can retaliate. Trey Silent out of nowhere pushes Unhinged off the Titanic.
Wow.
How did we forget? Maybe not we, but how the hell did I forget that Trey was even in this match and we ain't seen him not once? And he showed up for that one very huge moment. A huge moment.
Trey Silent has eliminated Unhinged. Onions has eliminated Dark Princess. This is not good. As the ocean begins to boil to 800 degrees Fahrenheit, as Unhinged and Dark Princess rise above the ocean, staring into the eyes of Allison Black and Trey Silent, as both Unhinged and Dark Princess disappear. That's not good. That's not good.
Not at all.
That's not good. Malcolm, carry on, my brother. Holy moly.
Onions looks on in shock as he looks below, and the Titanic is almost sunk as Savior starts to get back up. Savior and Onions both lock up as they both are going back and forth for several minutes, putting on a classic until Savior, with a switchblade, slices the arm of Onions. This guy,
Ouch.
listen, he had Cheetos, he had a Slim Jim. He just shoved shit in his pocket before they brought him.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, Savior begins shanking Onions several times in the midsection. Onions is bleeding out as Savior picks Onions on his shoulders and goes for a running power slam, but Onions hops off the shoulders and turns Savior around for a swinging neck breaker from out of nowhere onto the captain's table.
Oh, man. Onions pick Savior up as they realize that the water is already 3 feet deep as they both begin trying to climb to the top of the Titanic. As they both achieve their goal and reach to the top, Onions and Savior throws lefts and rights, blocking each one as they throw. Each one that they throw, as Onions with a pink mist blinding Savior, and Savior with a long distance to Onions, knocking Onions out. Savior is standing but still trying to see, but Savior just fell into the fucking ocean.
He walked off the edge. Wow. Onions, that is absolutely intelligent. It's intelligent.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Well, congratulations, Savior. You eliminated yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain of the West Wing is none other than the Stinky Pinky, Mr. Onions.
That is, congratulations to Onions are definitely in order. Onions.
Legion.
Mm-hmm.
Legion is a captain.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Underground's a captain.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Onions is now a captain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We got one more match for Asylum Awakening.
One more match.
The main
one
event,
more captain.
a last patient standing match elimination. This is going to be a big one, guys.
Absolutely.
Because when I broke it down here, let me just do the first part here. Okay, this is a last patient standing. All patients are in the ring, and let me remind everyone that this is going to be spilled throughout the entire Asylum. The South Wing is going to be let loose. This is through the whole Asylum. As all patients line up inside the ring, as we have the former vessel of Demon Sarabai, aka Jack Steele, the owner of Smoke and Stuff Inmate 420. Former legendary champion Irish Pitbull. Former two-time Asylum champion Crisis. Former Asylum champion Leon Dredd. Former Bloody Agreement holder Sabrina the Psychotic. Former Beach Brawl champion Cookie.
Jesus.
We have the return of the living dead girl, Zeffy Blake. The goddess of chaos, Amelia Eris, the White Ranger Falcon, the Asylum champion Scabs, and the demon hunter Lenorland.
Boss, I hate to be rude. I have to go now, so things have changed. I have to go now.
All right, peace out, man.
All right, I'll see y'all later, but I will come back and I'll see you guys later. So
you see us on the PCW show.
All right, then cool. All right, guys, thank you.
Peace out, man. All right, jackass. So wow,
listen,
what
that's
a lot, my brother.
I'm telling you, I don't know. Listen, a rumor has it, CEO, that J.R. Bell helped in the building of these teams, right? These wings.
Yep.
Is he an idiot?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. I'm going to say that right now. I really think so.
You heard yourself as you were relaying the news to everyone of all the individuals in this wing in this match.
Mm-hmm.
Former and or champions.
Yep.
In this wing in this match.
And the return of the living dead girl.
And the return of Zeffy Blake.
I don't know what to say, man. How would you like to have the honors to start off this main event?
I'd love to. And listen, the White Falcon is in this match too still, right?
Yes, the White Falcon is still in this
Well,
match.
I just want to let you know he is not my pick to win this match.
Not at all. Not at
Okay,
all.
cool.
Not at all.
As long as everybody watching knows that. He's
Yep.
definitely not my pick.
No,
but
I hope he dies in hell.
I hope I hope he dies in this match too. It would be great.
It would be great.
The Asylum siren rings or sounds as Cookie rolls out of the ring and laughs. Crisis, come and catch me. Cookie runs up the ramp backstage to the Asylum, and Crisis laughs and says, I am not playing childish games. As Crisis turns around, Zeffy is just there staring into Crisis's eyes as both stand in the center of the ring. Crisis looks down as Zeffy just falls through the canvas of the ring.
What?
Crisis flicks his wrist and the canvas repairs itself. Crisis is then being attacked by all the other patients. Amelia Eris with a few elbows as we witness Scabs throwing fists into the midsection of Crisis. Man.
The White Falcon runs the ropes, and as he hops on the third rope to balance himself, he leaps over the patients and hits a kick to the face to Crisis. Falcon lands on the top turnbuckle and hits a moonsault, knocking Crisis and all the other patients to the ground. White Falcon is standing tall as Zeffy Blake's fist blasts through the canvas and connects a low blow to the White Falcon. Zeffy yanks the nuts down to where White Falcon falls through the canvas. Zeffy is now holding one half of Falcon's nuts in his palm. In her palm.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Listen. Someone said she scrambled his eggs, and that is absolutely hilarious. But I was envisioning just different scenarios of how he should die.
Hold on, my brother. She tosses a lit match into the hole as White Falcon has just been burnt to pieces. White Falcon has been eliminated.
I was
there
thinking
is no
of
10 count. That's just death.
I was thinking of ways, for him to die, and none of them were what just happened. And I'm more excited about what we just saw.
I know. And that is just amazing. Cookie, Zeffy, Falcon, extra crispy. Yeah, tell me about it.
How do you like your Falcons? Extra crispy. Oh my goodness.
Seems like in the meantime, we see Jack Steele and Inmate 420 battling in the smoke and stuff as Jackie Steele tosses Inmate 420 through the glass bongs, breaking over $1.5 million worth of product.
Come on, Jack.
Damn.
You know how many people in this asylum are upset about that? Especially Christian.
What about Ashton? What about the owner, Inmate 420?
Inmate, he broke all of his stuff. Jackson, Austin, me, you.
Right. Like, oh, man, that's some bullshit. Inmate 420 begins slapping himself in the face as it seems like the Raw personality has just emerged. Raw takes Jack Steele by the throat, airtight, causing Jack Steele to turn blue. Raw grabs one of the shards and begins stabbing the eye of Jack Steele, piercing through the back of the skull.
What the? Jeez.
I know. Jack Steele is trying to see with only one eye, but Raw just hit the hook on the hooch. Raw connects, and then he begins using staples to staple Jack Steele down to the ground. The refs count to 10 as Jack Steele has been eliminated.
That was brutal, but very, very sound.
Yeah.
Strategy right there.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Raw.
Right. What else is happening, bro?
Raw looks around at the $1.5 million loss as Irish Pitbull from out of nowhere tackles Raw into the broken shards, in which the broken shards cut up both patients as they are bleeding lightly through their entire arm.
Oh, man.
Irish with a bolt of energy locked in the Irish curse, the sharpshooter, as Raw has no choice but to grab onto the broken shards with his hands, trying to break free. That is just brutal.
Man. After several minutes, you can see the wounds from the hands as the puddle forms where Raw was laying. As Irish finally lets go and picks Raw up and hits a pop-up powerbomb through the broken shards. As the ref begins to count, the ref ends up at 9 when Raw somehow was able to stand back up. As Irish goes for another pop-up powerbomb, Raw reversed it into a spike DDT where two broken shards pierced the legs of Irish Pitbull where he can't stand back up. The ref counts to 10 and Irish Pitbull has been eliminated.
That was amazing.
Wow. Ouch.
I mean, hey, Raw can't be mad because at least the broken, damaged stuff is going to good use.
Absolutely. Good point of view. Good point of view.
Raw takes a few moments to cool down, and we witness Amelia Ayres walking in the hallway trying to find her way throughout the asylum as she enters Slaughterhouse Kitchen dining area as Southern Heart with a belly-to-belly suplex.
She's not even in the match.
Exactly, to Amelia through the dining room tables. Southern Heart quickly hits the infamous stomp to Amelia Ayres. Southern Heart walks away, leaving Amelia knocked out cold.
Inmate 420 looks through the slaughterhouse door and sees Amelia Ayres knocked out as he calls for a referee. They both walk through the doors as Inmate 420 picks Amelia up to go for the hook on the hooch, but Amelia hits the chaotic and the widow's peak. Amelia showing frustration, she picks Inmate up again and hits the chaotic end again, this time through the glass bar that is worth 4.6 million pounds of fresh human meat by Cletus the Bum.
Oh my God, Cletus gonna be pissed.
The referee counts to 10 and Inmate 420 has been eliminated.
Cletus gonna be mad. He gonna be mad as hell.
Oh man, what's Southern Heart doing?
So Southern Heart is seen sneaking up on Amelia as she grabs her head and bashes it through the asylum wall. Amelia is busted open bad as Southern Heart with a non-stop stomps to the ribs of Amelia Ayres, and you can just hear the cracking in the midsection of Amelia here from these repeated stomps.
Absolutely.
Southern Heart picks Amelia up and goes for a devastating belly-to-belly suplex through more of the cement wall. The referee looks on as the doctors inform the ref to start the count. As the ref gets to 10, Amelia Ayres has been eliminated.
Damn. Lenore Lynn looking around the asylum as she opens the door and sees a playground that is named Cookie's Playground.
Oh shit, don't go in there.
Don't go in there. Lenore smiles as she,
said that at the same time.
As she pulls out lighter fluid and begins pouring it around the playground as Lenore yells out, "Come here, you demon kid."
Oh, listen. First off, she ain't a demon kid. And second off, she just bit off more than she could. You don't fuck with Cookie's Playground.
As Lenore Lynn pulls out a match and says, "You have until the 3 or the powers will be gone." 1, 2, 3. An orb forms as Cookie shows up in front of Lenore Lynn. Cookie's eyes turn rainbow as Lenore backs up a few steps as Cookie twitches her nose and Lenore gets flown several feet in the air. Lenore is about 16 feet in the air. Cookie laughs and orbs to catch Lenore in the air and orb her back to the top of the playground.
Oh, fuck.
Out of nowhere, Zeffy Blake enters the playground as she stops in her tracks. She visions Lenore. She's having a, it seems like, what do they call it? A vision. She's having a vision. She's having a premonition.
Yeah.
A premonition. It seems like she's seeing that that Cookie hits a nevermore to Lenore as Cookie stops. She looks down and laughs as she just pushed Lenore Lynn instead off the playground, landing inches away from the deadly potions. So Cookie had deadly potions stacked up in the playground.
Not only that, but she defied the premonition that Zeffy had.
Absolutely.
That's absolutely powerful.
That is she altered it. And that's pretty fucking awesome. But you know,
agreed.
But you can hear the back crack in half
Oh,
The
shoot.
referee begins to count and reaches to 10 as Lenore Lynn has been eliminated. The playground goes on lockdown as cameras pan to Crisis and Sabrina throwing lefts and rights in the cemetery of the asylum. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
What's going on, big bro?
Listen, Crisis is all bloodied up from earlier. Sabrina has been using potions to her advantage to keep healing herself from any pain and emotion in this match. Personal gain always has consequences in the witchcraft realm of the asylum. Sabrina the psychotic whispers as Spikes just rolls from the ground as Sabrina locks in the lustrous effect, the modified sister of Abigail. As she goes for the connection, Crisis reverses it into a black hole slam, landing Sabrina's spine first into the spikes. Sabrina is seen being shredded by the spikes as Sabrina somehow was able to drink a special potion that healed her skin. Sabrina stands up as Crisis goes for a big boot, but Sabrina ducks and quickly connects the lustrous effect onto Crisis.
Oh, man. The referee counts, but only gets to 7 when Crisis stands up bloodied from head to toe as Scabs with a shovel bashed the back of the head of Crisis, knocking Crisis down. Scabs picks Crisis up and hits the last laugh onto Crisis. The ref begins to count as Crisis stands up at 9. How is he standing up?
All right, listen, it's Crisis, man. I expect everything with him.
Wait a minute. Crisis turns around as Leon Drake with a Samoan drop into an open casket. Leon Drake closes the casket as the casket vanishes. Where the hell did the casket go?
What? Yeah, that's a good.
Wait a minute. It just appeared in the playground.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, no.
Wait a minute. As Sabrina looks over to Scabs, Creeper appears from out of the shadows and hits Sabrina with a chokeslam from hell, landing 6 feet deep through the solid ground. Creeper just returned to the asylum.
The Hall of Fame, legendary
Hall of Fame.
Creeper.
Yep. Wow.
I would say I feel sorry for Sabrina, but I don't.
Yeah. The ref gets to 10 as Sabrina has been eliminated by Creeper.
Wow. Holy smokes, man. Listen, New Year's Eve has a lot of surprises in it, my friend.
Oh, yeah, my brother.
A whole shit ton of surprises. And I like it. Zeffy and Cookie. Zeffy looks at Cookie and asks, what the hell is this? As she approaches the coffin, she senses the god of the underworld. Zeffy looks back at Cookie. You gotta be kidding me. As Cookie smiles as Zeffy yells, your games need to stop now. Cookie's eyes turn rainbow as Zeffy begins chanting a binding spell. As Cookie's powers have been released, Zeffy laughs and yells out, you can have your powers when I say you can. Zeffy just took all of Cookie's powers.
Zeffy just took with the potion, the binding spell. Somehow she has this very haunted dark magic book, man. I don't know. Zeffy is different this time. Zeffy is different.
Yeah, listen, I've always been afraid of Zeffy. Okay,
it's always been the nuts, getting afraid of those, but now she's doing spells, dark spells, a binding spell to release the powers of Cookie?
Yeah.
The most powerful 8-year-old?
Literally. And brother, Zeffy takes her powers and Cookie falls down the slide and into the mud puddle as Zeffy walks over to Cookie and says, now stay down. The ref begins to count and reaches 10. Cookie has been eliminated.
Oh, what? Oh, poor Cookie.
Yeah.
Zeffy turns away from Cookie as Cookie stands up with still rainbow eyes and does a topsy-turvy to Zeffy. Zeffy's neck just snapped. Cookie disappears quickly as Zeffy is laying in the playground alone with a casket that is holding Crisis.
Wait.
Did the binding spell not work?
Is it? Yeah, what?
What is Cookie? Is Cookie still playing the mind games? What the fuck is going on?
I mean, this could have just been a ruse that Cookie was playing just to, suck Zeffy in and get that final laugh, that final strike on Zeffy. Wow.
But wait a minute, as Zeffy is laying in the playground alone with the casket, like I said, that's still holding Crisis. Leon Dredd and Scabs find the playground, but it's locked. Scabs has an idea, the Asylum champion. The Asylum champion has an idea.
Probably never a good idea.
Why is he coming out with a green tractor? What is he gonna do with that?
I don't know. Maybe he's gonna go tend to the former garden
because playground is on lockdown right now. There's no way getting in.
There, you can't get in.
Wait, Scabs just took that from the MPCW barnyard station inside the Asylum. The green tractor crashed into the locked door with not even a dent.
Leon
Dredd shakes his head at Scabs. Scabs has another idea as he found an air vent.
Oh, God.
Carry on, my brother.
Oh, God. Well, he just asked Leon to give him a boost. Lift him up as Scabs crawls through the air vent, finding a spot to enter the playground. Leon Dredd is waiting, and he knocks on the playground door as Cookie appears and says, "Welcome, my friends." The playground opens. Leon Dredd walks in as Scabs crashes through the air vent into Leon Dredd's arms. Scabs and Leon look around the playground as Zeffy is nowhere to be found. Where in the hell is Zeffy? The lights go out. The lighter fluid ignites around the playground. Zeffy is seen doing a ritual allowing the dark spirits of the Asylum to enter the playground.
Oh, shit.
Leon Dredd laughs at Zeffy. Flames don't bother me. Zeffy laughs right back. Yeah, but a failed army is more brutal as Zeffy does a binding spell and Leon catches on fire. Zeffy sends her hellhounds to finish the rest of Leon Dredd, tearing him to shreds.
Zeffy now has hellhounds?
Listen, she was dangerous enough before she died for the third time.
So the ref begins to count and Leon Dredd has been eliminated. Scabs watches his leader get destroyed by hellhounds as Scabs watches every inch of the playground as his casket just bursts into flames.
Just randomly burst into flames.
Zeffy is standing over the casket as Crisis stands up from all the scars, the open wounds, the dried up blood. Crisis grabs the throat of Zeffy and goes for a choke slam, but Zeffy with a knee to the jaw of Crisis as Zeffy connects the witch's circle, that code breaker on Crisis.
Oh no! Zeffy begins chanting a spell to try to vanquish Crisis, but it's failing. Crisis points down as Zeffy just fell into the depths of hell. Zeffy is seen burnt alive. By the flames of hell, Zeffy has been eliminated. Cookie appears as she points to the depths of hell and reverses time where Zeffy is brought back to life. Zeffy and Cookie are now nowhere to be found.
Time out. So Zeffy just died again. So the fourth time.
Yeah.
And Cookie is like, no, that's not part of my plan. Your ass is back over here.
Yeah.
Something's got to give, man. Something has got to fucking give.
Agreed. And listen, every time Zeffy dies and comes back, it's more deadlier than the last time.
Absolutely. Seems like every time she dies, she comes back more powerful, like you said,
Yeah.
The final two, though, is Crisis and Scabs. Who will be captain of the South Wing? Scabs grabs a hold of Crisis right away and tries to toss him into the depths of hell, but Crisis with a powerful suplex in return. Okay, Scabs, hold up.
You're I was just about to
the
say,
god
go
of
ahead.
the underworld to hell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Go on.
Let me know how that goes,
to him.
Scabs.
Right.
Let me know how that goes.
Exactly. Because it ain't going to go well. Here, let me give you a power boost.
Yeah, right? Here, this one's on me.
Right. Jesus Christ.
Powerful suplex in return, tossing Scabs several feet away. Crisis walks up to Scabs, and Scabs with a shovel just shanked Crisis in the ribs.
Oh, that's
Ow.
nasty.
Oh, Scabs looks at his shovel as it changes to a flaming pitchfork.
Wait, what?
Since when can a shovel change weapons?
That.
Is Scabs developing something?
Yeah. Lack of brain cells, but I mean, he can change his shovel to a pitchfork. That's new. That's
so
new.
with the pitchfork, as Scabs just rammed the flaming pitchfork up the ass of Crisis, digging deep, the pitchfork breaks in half as Crisis
digging deep. he shoved it up his ass and digging deep. Oh my God!
Digging deep, the pitchfork breaks in half.
Oh God, that cannot be good for the rectum.
As Crisis turns around and delivers a black hole slam, but the ref counts as Scabs gets up at 9. So Scabs barely survived.
So after all that shit, literally,
he has half a pitchfork in his ass.
And he still hits a black hole slam?
The god of the underworld, man. The god of the underworld.
We need to be on whatever Crisis is on. We can take all kinds of shit and be just fine.
So Scabs is standing up as Crisis digs into the eyes of Scabs to the point the eyes are bleeding out.
Oh my God.
As Scabs lets out an oink, the ground begins to shake as millions of flaming pigs enter the playground, tearing the skin off of Crisis.
Oh shit.
Crisis feeling every inch of it. It seems like Crisis is fading. As he closes his eyes, you hear the doctors announce Crisis has been eliminated. As Crisis' eyes opens, he sees nothing but rainbows and hears a child's laughter. Uh-oh. Your winner and the captain of the South Wing, the Asylum champion, Scabs!
Oh, holy smoke. See, a few things, brother. I thought that we were gonna have like this huge breakfast in the mess hall because I was smelling bacon, but apparently it was just the flaming pigs.
It was the flaming pigs.
Yeah. We both. I would like to say we both know Cookie pretty darn well, and this doesn't feel to me like it's something Cookie did. If that makes sense, it feels like it's someone else manipulating stuff here, and who knows, maybe Cookie might have something up her sleeve that we haven't seen. Or
well, remember a few months ago she was saying something about the power of 3 shall set us free.
Yeah,
I really don't know. She's bringing Zeffy back for a reason.
And
she's getting in the mind of Crisis for a reason.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. But ladies and gentlemen, here at Asylum Awakening, it is time to cut it out. We will be right back in about 5-10 minutes to get everything set up for the Winter Storm of phenomenal championship wrestling. Stay tuned.
Is anyone else that can relate to my story?
Phenomenal Championship Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Winter Storm pay-per-view. We are live here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and it is cold as hell.
It might be cold as hell, but Malcolm. Jack, I just want to get your opinion real quick before we jump into Winter Storm here, because this show is going to be fucking amazing. I know it. But did you just see what happened on the Asylum at all? Like through the whole damn thing?
Yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my brain around what the hell I saw.
I don't even know what the hell I saw, man.
I saw pigs. I saw witches. I saw my own brother get his eye gouged out.
You did.
Yes, you did.
That happened.
Yes, you
Live
did.
in living color.
I need a drink. I need a freaking drink.
Agreed. Listen,
man.
guys, that show was amazing. Okay, that show was absolutely amazing. Bloody Titanic match, last patient standing match, an electrified steel cage match,
a snake pit battle royal match,
battle royal match. Like literally, all of those matches, top notch, 10-star matches across the board. We found out Scabs, a captain, Underground, a captain, Legion, a captain, Onions, a captain. Can you imagine the war that is going to take place on the Asylum with those four individuals?
And by the way, speaking of that, Malcolm, the main event on January 15th is a captain's match.
I can't wait. I was going to ask you about that. I cannot wait.
Underground versus Onions versus Legion versus Asylum champion Scabs. The main event on January 15th.
I can't wait. Guys, I can't wait. It's going to be off the chain. For PCW, we have 5. You heard me right. 5 phenomenal matches here for the pay-per-view event. And I'm excited for tonight because tonight is when we crown the first ever Battalion Trio champions live here at the Scotia Bank Arena in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I can't wait, and that's something that you have an investment in, Mr. Tennant.
Yes, I do. I have actually had 2 investments because I was going to actually ask you, did you get the pictures of the title belts I sent you? Because I personally went and picked them up myself.
I will be right back, guys.
Woo!
I did. It was amazing.
Beauties. But the mystery person is a big investment I got. I paid a lot of money for this guy to show up.
I can't wait to see him. I can't wait to see who it is. You've been keeping me and Lavender in the dark for this surprise that you have for us. I can't wait to see it. I can't.
Well, you know me. I'm all full of surprises, and I'm willing to make the show the best I can.
I hear you, and we appreciate it. And listen, we got 5 matches here. The first match is a #1 contenders match for the Loyalty Championship between Kenzo X versus Brockus. That one's going to be absolutely amazing. Match number 2 is the Apex Tag Team Championship match with the current Apex Tag Team Champions, Nikki Hartman and Gunner, versus the White Falcon and the Insatiable Jack Evans. That's match number 2. Match number 3 is a #1 contenders match for the Boundless Championship, Cletus the Bum versus Deputy Hill. Another match I'm excited to see. The co-main event is the Battalion Trio Championship match. It's an elimination match between Team Flower Princess versus Team Casey Riddle versus Team I believe Nikki Hartman, and I can't wait to see that match in itself. Elimination style, so we got 9 competitors fighting in that match, and it will come down to the last competitor.
I know.
And our main event is going to blow the roof off of this arena here. It's the Infinity World Championship match, a fatal 4-way match between the Infinity World Champion Jackson Law versus the MPCW Loyalty Champion Dominator versus the Boundless Champion Mason Stevens versus the Radical Champion Alec Trueblood for champions in this match, all of them competing for the Infinity World Championship. This show is about to rock the socks off of the PCW universe.
And correct me if I'm wrong, this is actually the first main event for both Dominator and True Blood?
Yeah. Main event at a pay-per-view for both of these men, so you know they have a lot in store to try and prove in this match here, and I can't wait. I can't wait till we get to it.
Let's get started, my man.
Match number 1, guys. Kenzo X versus Brockus. Kenzo X's music blasts over the PA system as he walks down the ramp, cracking his knuckles. He looks at the fans and embraces them before getting pumped up. Kenzo rolls into the ring before standing in his corner, psyching himself up. Brockus' music hits, the cutthroat music hits as he walks down the ramp, ready and willing to go the distance with Kenzo X. Brockus climbs up the steel steps, then ducks underneath the ropes, just staring at Kenzo X. And these two, you can cut the tension between these two with a knife right now. The intensity right now between these two is unreal.
The hatred between the two is almost visible.
Yeah. I mean, if looks could kill, I would be short two competitors right now.
Yeah, no kidding. I would have 2 funerals to pay for.
Yeah, two very, very big funerals because these are very huge phenomenons here. But
they are.
The referee signals for the bell and the start of the match. Brockus and Kenzo X stare at each other for the moment when Brockus bitch slaps Kenzo X right across the face, just out of the gate, disrespectful. Slapped the taste out of his mouth. Holy heck! The sound of the slap reverberated throughout the entire arena, and this place is packed.
Yeah, we got a full house, and everyone's jaws hit the ground at the first. Literally, the first move was a pitch slap. And
let me just tell you, the disrespect is real. Both Kenzo X and Brockus are angry right from the get-go. Brockus and Kenzo X start brawling, which to no one's surprise that was going to happen. Kenzo X comes out with a quick snapped suplex, and then he floats over for the cover. The referee drops down and counts 1, but a kick out after 1 by Brockus. So too soon, but jumping the gun early. I like the ambition though here by Kenzo X, but Brockus still has a lot of fight in him. Brockus gets up and locks up with Kenzo X and then kicks him in the gut. Brockus nails a spike DDT, planting Kenzo X to the canvas. Brockus bounces off the ropes and nails a leg drop across the throat of Kenzo X. Brockus waits for Kenzo to get up and then nails a punishing brainbuster DDT to Kenzo X. Brockus goes for the quick cover. The referee drops down for the count. 1, 2, a kick out at the count of 2 by Kenzo X. These two are putting it on the line early. I'm impressed.
Wow, I was not expecting Kenzo to kick out a brainbuster.
Listen, he got a snap DDT, a brainbuster DDT, almost seemingly back to back, and was still able to manage to kick out at 2 from both of those big maneuvers there. Kenzo showing some fight here. Brockus showing some fight here. I'm excited to see how this match ends, guys. Kenzo X gets up. Both Brockus and Kenzo X start throwing rights and lefts. Kenzo X catches Brockus off guard and pegs him with a roundhouse kick. Kenzo X goes to the top rope. Kenzo nails a diving elbow drop on Brockus. Kenzo goes for the cover. Wait, no. Brockus reverses into an inside cradle. The referee drops down and counts 1, 2. A kick out by Kenzo X. Almost lost that match there, man.
Wow.
Kenzo X gets up as Brockus taunts Kenzo X. Both men start brawling, and Kenzo gets a devastating left hook in. Brockus is staggering back as Kenzo X gets a bicycle kick followed by a German suplex with pinning combination. The referee drops down and counts 1, 2, 3. No, a kick out at 2 3/4 by Brockus.
Whoa.
Holy hell, man.
Man, I can feel my blood pressure going through the roof just watching this one.
It's back and forth. It is back and forth action between these two. Kenzo X starts pandering to the crowd as Brockus is allowed ample recovery time. Brockus meets Kenzo X with a clothesline over the top rope. Brockus bounces on the ropes and nails Kenzo X with a suicide dive over the top rope, causing both men to crash to the ground. The referee starts the 10 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Both men get up slowly and then start brawling, not even caring about the count of the referee. The ref is at 7, 8. Brockus and Kenzo X have battled up the ramp. They're going away from the ring area here, Jack. Kenzo X sees an opening and spears Brockus into the giant TVs on the side of the entrance ramp. Both men are out. The referee finishes his count. 9, 10. The referee explains his case to the timekeeper. The timekeeper announces this match has ended in a draw, a double count out, and I have no other inclination but to say that both Kenzo X and Brockus have earned the opportunity to be called #1 contender for the MPCW Loyalty Championship. Congratulations to both of them, and what a hell of a match.
Ever since Brockus went over the top rope for all that suicide dive, the crowd's been literally shouting, "Holy shit!" And I'm inclined to agree. Especially
CEO,
my wallet.
Your wallet is going to be filling it after this. CEO, that match was back and forth, my friend. My brother,
I was watching backstage, and I'm like, holy fucking shit. I was trying to take a piss, but I'm like looking at the TV. I think I peed all over the place, though.
Listen, as long as you don't have to clean it up, I'm okay with it, my brother. Someone else will clean that shit. Alec will clean that up.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, by the way, speaking of the Loyalty Championship, I just want to say that on January 15th, we will have a MPCW Loyalty Championship match, a barbed wire steel cage between Dominator and Andy Owens.
Oh,
that is very, very true, because the MPCW Loyalty Championship can be defended on both PCW and Happy Man Asylum.
And why not start 2022 with a bang?
A big bang. I recognize
Dominator versus Andy Owens. MPCW Loyalty Championship match, barbed wire steel cage. I can't wait.
And let's not forget, Andy Owens never officially lost the MPCW Loyalty Championship.
Facts.
That's right. He is due a match to get it back.
And I can tell you this. Andy Owens loved being MPCW Loyalty Champion. Andy Owens is by far the best MPCW Loyalty Champion we have ever had. That match is going to blow the roof off, my friend.
That match is going to be epic, man. That match. And, Dominator has said backstage numerous of times, he looks up to Andy Owens. Andy Owens is one of, is like a locker room respectful type of person, And Dominator is like, Andy Owens is like his idol in a way. So this is going to be Dominator taking on his idol.
Yeah, this is a dream match for Dominator, but let's see if he can actually live up to that expectation. Set himself up for.
Andy has been gone for almost 10 months. Now Andy is coming back. And now Andy is facing Dominator for the MPCW Loyalty Championship. That is going to be epic. Dominator taking on his idol. That's going to be story in the making right there.
It is.
Yeah, guys, match number 2, Apex Tag Team Championship match. Nikki Hartman, Gunner, the Apex Tag Team Champions, versus the White Falcon and the insatiable Jack Evans. Any predictions on this match, guys?
I'm going to go with Nikki Hartman and Gunner. Nikki Hartman is a CTC member. Gunner, he's Gunner. You know, we have Power Ranger 1 and Power Ranger 2. Thing 1 and Thing 2.
Thing 1, Thing 2. Yeah, I like where you're going with that. Thing 1,
you know,
Thing 2.
one likes major feet. And, you know, I have my own personal opinions on this, on these two individuals.
Yeah, we've talked about it in the boardroom a few times.
Yeah, let's just say they need a tampon.
CEO Donald Smith holding back no punches here, ladies and gentlemen.
Nope, I don't deal with personal drama. Not my problem.
Not my problem. I love it. Guys, all the competitors are in the ring as we see Nikki and Gunner with their heads together going over game plan before Nikki steps out of the ring, letting Gunner start the match. Jack and the White Falcon can be seen arguing as Jack gets in the ring as White
They're trying
Falcon
to argue about
out.
which feet picture they like.
I thought they were deciding what Power Ranger uniform they were going to wear.
No, they end up wearing each other's.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yep.
Gunner instantly attacks Jack Evans with lefts and rights, backing him into the corner as the referee counts begins the 5 count here as Gunner's just going to town right now on Jack Evans. The referee gets
Jack
in
Evans
between.
might like that.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. The referee gets in between Gunner and Jack, allowing Nikki to step over and slams Jack's head into the ring post as White Falcon yells at the referee to pay attention. As he turns around, Nikki has made it back to her corner with a grin on her face. Tag team continuity at its finest.
Absolutely.
Woo.
Gunner grabs Jack out of the corner, only for Jack to nail Gunner with a thumb to the eye, causing Gunner to stumble. Jack rushes over and nails a drop kick, sending Gunner into the ropes. Jack runs over and tags in the White Falcon, who rushes in and grabs Gunner and plants him with a DDT and covers Gunner, only for Gunner to kick out at 2. White Falcon slams his hand to the mat as Jack begins yelling to not screw this up. Gunner crawls over and tags Nikki in, who waits for White Falcon to spin around, only for her to kick him in the stomach and nail a swinging neck breaker as she runs over and delivers the heartbreak, the women's right to Jack Evans, knocking him out cold and off of the ring apron. Gunner stands in his corner and nods as Nikki tags him back in, only for Gunner to hit the stun Gunner as he instantly tags Nikki back in as she climbs the top rope and nails the heart attack, the 450 splash. They call it the heart stunner as Nikki pins White Falcon. 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen, your winners and still Apex Tag Team Champions, Nikki Hartman and Gunner. Epic match.
Who would have thunk?
Yeah, I mean,
who would have thunk? You know, CTC member and Gunner working with a CTC member, and yeah, you never know these days, right?
You never know, and honestly, if White Falcon and Jack Evans could pull, their heads out of the respective individuals' asses and work together and put all bullshit and drama aside, they might have been the winners of this match.
They might have been, and then that's what sucks, when you have two people taking personal shots and and then try to bring it into the locker room and stuff. It just doesn't work out. Like. It
never does.
You guys should just get along. This is a game. This is for fun. This is just that. I don't need to get blown up, by emails, by text messages from my secretary going, hey, these two people don't get along, so we need to work something out. I'm not a babysitter.
That is facts. That is fact. This is a business, and we gotta learn how to go according to the business. But guys, there's there's still action happening in the ring as Nikki and Gunner head up the ramp with their titles. Jack rolls into the ring and helps White Falcon up, and then slaps him across the face before planting him with a DDT. Jack slides out of the ring and grabs a few chairs and slides back into the ring. Jack Evans grabs a chair and brings it down multiple times onto White Falcon's head before placing one of White Falcon's knees in it and brings a chair down as we hear White Falcon scream in pain. Guys, I heard a snap, a crack sound with that chair shot. Medical personnel rush down to the ring as they begin evaluating White Falcon as they lift him into a stretcher and roll him out as they head back up the ramp. And guys, his knee, and I caught a shot of it as they were taking him out. His knee is not lined up properly. It looks like it is a few inches to the right here. He might be done for.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Malcolm, maybe you can answer this, but when Falcon signed the paperwork, did he sign the medical part of it?
Listen, I doubt he can even read.
Because if he didn't, I'm not obligated to pay for his knee surgery. He has to pay for that out of pocket.
That is definitely
I
all
just
on
want to
him.
know how the hell he got out of depths of hell.
That's a good point. I don't know how he made it to this match.
I'm trying to figure out how he got extra crispy.
He found a tunnel and followed the light. Listen, and
he
now
still
he's here.
failed.
He still failed. He still failed.
He's
He still
kneeless.
failed. And he's only accumulated about 10 grand with his contract in PCW, and that's going to be his whole paycheck to get his knee replaced.
Mm-hmm.
So he might be sharing park benches with Cletus. He might be paying Cletus the bum rent to sleep on park benches.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we can find Cletus a nice little bird cage.
Yeah.
That way the Falcons can hang in there.
I like it. I like it. Cletus will have himself a new White Falcon. Go ahead, Cletus. Congratulations, Cletus. My New Year's gift to you is a White Falcon.
Actually, did you know? Studies show that the total average cost for a knee replacement in the United States is somewhere between $30,000 to $50,000.
Holy smoke! Well, he's fucked.
I am not paying for that shit.
Yeah, not my circus, not my monkey. All right.
Nope.
And
Exactly.
I actually am getting a report here. Alec just informed me that medical personnel have determined that the White Falcon, that knee injury is career ending, which means his contract with PCW is null and void. So anything that he may or may not have signed doesn't matter. It's all on him.
God.
So,
man, that's such a bummer.
That's a weight off of my shoulders, your shoulders, and Mr. Tendon's shoulders. So match number 3, guys. It's a number 1 contenders match for the Boundless World Championship, the Boundless Championship that is held by Mason Stevens. So I'm sure Mason will be watching this match closely as we see Deputy Hill versus
coming right down right now.
Yeah, actually, you're right. Mason is making his way down to ringside here. He set up his chair a little bit off from us. He doesn't want to wear a headset. He doesn't want to be on camera, but he is watching this match up close and personal. So, Deputy Hill's music, the Bad Boys theme, Bad Boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? That's playing as the crowd here in Scotia Scotia Bank Arena here, they're loving it. I didn't even know that the Canadians knew the cop show theme, but they do, and they're singing along with it as Deputy Hill.
They're like 5 seasons behind the U.S., but they do get it up here.
Well, listen, they are enjoying it. Deputy Hill starts walking to the ring, waving his baton as the crowd starts booing him. I guess they were thinking they were going to see an episode of Cops, but instead they get the visual
They're throwing
Deputy
trash
Hill.
at him.
They're throwing crap at him right now. They are literally throwing trash at him.
I really think a dirty condom just hit his face.
Listen, Deputy Hill stopped on the ramp and pulled out his citation book and started writing citations for the fans throwing trash at him.
Littering.
For littering. He's writing citations for littering.
Is that Panther he's writing another citation to?
Jesus Christ. He definitely just showed the camera a citation for Panther eliminating him earlier this afternoon in that snake pit match. And listen, he looks like he's missing those handcuffs right now. He just reached in his pocket to try to arrest one of the fans, but he doesn't have his handcuffs anymore.
No, not even his furry ones.
Not even his furry ones.
I did not need to know that.
Oh my God. As Deputy Hill is in the middle of the ring, Beard Never Broke My Heart plays on the PA system. And guys, real quick, before Cletus comes out, I gotta introduce the other individual on the panel for this afternoon's show. The one, the only Mammoth Mayhem, now joining us on commentary, now a colored commentator for PCW. Mammoth Mayhem, welcome to
Mammoth
Winter Storm.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, the Mammoth Mayhem, here to color commentate once again.
Well, welcome. Deputy Hill was almost booed out of the arena earlier. He's still in the ring right now writing citations. He's actually, CEO, just showed me a citation that he has written because Cletus's theme music interrupted him before he finished writing his citations.
That's rule number 69. Don't ruin
Rule number 69, do not interrupt citation writing.
Not at all.
Ooh, 69.
Yeah,
as long as he doesn't write us citations.
The thing is, though, it's rule number 69, and you never want to ruin that with a period.
Oh man!
Oh my God! You right. You right. You right. You are absolutely right. Cletus makes his way out. Deputy Hill is staring up the ramp, waiting for Cletus to come down, but Cletus isn't coming down. He actually comes from the crowd. And Deputy Hill has no idea because the fans are on their feet cheering. Cletus, from out of the crowd, low blows Deputy Hill in the gonads. Hashtag protect the Nats in full effect. The ref hasn't even had a chance to ring the bell yet.
Wouldn't you think, but being an officer, you'd be wearing a cup?
Yeah, exactly. But I honestly think if we were to ever do an award, I honestly think what happened on the last show for the most painful Protect the Nads segment was when Zeffy Blake yanked White Falcon's nut out.
Let's just revisit that for a second because it slipped my mind. But he was fighting in a match like Lance Armstrong. He only had one nut.
Yeah.
Right. Holy shit!
Wow. Man. Listen, that's some heart. But now he has one nut and one knee. So
one nut, one knee wonder.
One nut, one knee wonder.
One knee, one nut, no talent.
No talent. No talent. Shots fired. Listen, shots fired, and I agree with you full-heartedly, Mr. Tennant. No fucking talent. The referee turns around and
he ain't no Power Ranger no more.
No more. He ain't no Power Ranger no more. He ain't no MPCW patient no more. He ain't no PCW Phenomastar no more. He's going to be an indent, one knee, one nut wonder.
The only way he'll get anything is if he buys a Power Ranger Morpher and goes to parties.
That's true. Or
no, that's what Jack Evans would do with feet.
Oh yeah, that too. Or if he uses his newfound talents for party favors at adult parties.
Sure, that's where Jack attends. Yeah. Adult parties. Yeah,
I'm biting my tongue. I am biting my tongue.
I am biting my tongue. I am not saying nothing. I am a good boy.
The referee turns around to see Deputy Hill on the mat and Cletus standing in the corner. The referee is confused as all get up. Did not see Cletus the Bum with the low blow on Deputy Hill.
Because he's blind. Either that or he's got small balls.
Well, that's still 2 more than what White Falcon has. So,
be careful. He might write us a citation, CEO.
I mean, he can.
The day he writes me a citation is the day he will just be gone forever.
The referee asks Deputy Hill if he can do the match. Hill says, "Hell yeah!" So the referee rings the bell. Cletus hurries over while Hill.
Stone cold.
while Deputy Hill is starting to get up and hits the drunken style roundhouse kick and pins him for 1, 2, 3. Your winner and new #1 contender for the Boundless Championship, Cletus the Bum. And I have on good authority that match was about 5 seconds long.
I was going to say, Cletus was not being paid by the hour in this match at all.
Not at all. And
Cletus is pissed for losing 4.5 million pounds of fresh human meat.
He is not happy whatsoever.
Not happy.
And actually, guys, I'm not sure what Cletus is doing right now, but he's going under the ring here, and it looks like oh shit! Cletus just pulled out a meat cleaver, and on his way back through the crowd, he's hacking fans and piling their bodies on a trolley and taking them back with them to the asylum.
We get Canadian bacon in the asylum.
I don't know if I want to cry or laugh at this.
Canadian bacon, courtesy of Cletus the Bum.
Mike goes, damn, I get my break and walk into Cletus pinning Deputy Hill.
Well, not only that, but now he got some Canadian bacon to take back to the slaughterhouse. So,
damn,
I don't know if I want to cry.
Canadian bacon, man.
I don't know if I want to cry or laugh because this is funny shit. But I got to pay compensation to these people's families now.
The thing is, though, there was a 600-pound Canadian.
That was a big man.
600-pound, and he sliced him in half, and he knows that's going to be at least 2.5 million pounds of fucking
Canadian bacon.
Canadian bacon, man.
Yeah. It holy shit.
Mammoth wants I'll specially deliver it to you guys.
Nice. I'm okay with that. And I'm also okay with the fact that whoever put the meat cleaver underneath the fucking ring.
Probably Cletus.
Good point. Cletus was seen helping set up the ring earlier. So
did you notice there was a few fat cameramen that disappeared?
Oh, okay. So that's where Harry, Curly, and Mo went.
Eric.
Yeah, and also that meat cleaver that he used, that was Andre's meat cleaver.
Lord have mercy.
Yep. It was pretty rusty though.
Guys, Harry, Curly, and Mo were supposed to be doing backstage interviews with the superstars after their matches, and they disappeared thanks to Cletus.
Oh man.
That could explain why Cletus was wearing cameraman crew outfit in this match.
Just be glad you don't have a cross-dresser part of your locker room.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Lord have mercy.
That was.
I will pay you to keep her away from PCW. I will pay you.
She has nuts, man. She has nuts. So I don't know if it's a man, a girl.
My eyes are still burning from what we saw earlier.
I don't know when the last time cross-dresser Michelle washed her boobs. There was some crust through all that shit.
Yeah.
I think it was a couple yeast infections.
Bro.
Oh God.
I'm gonna start turning into Christian after what Panther did to him.
Listen, if that's the case, CEO, crossdresser Michelle titty bustered a lot of individuals in the snake pit match. They might all have a damn yeast infection on their face.
The Asylum 2022 the Asylum 22 virus is going.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Listen.
We'll get everyone tested. We have you know, we'll get the test available for you guys.
Yeah, and we'll figure out the name for this pandemic.
All you gotta do is shit in a cup.
Shit in a cup. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out the symptoms and the name for this pandemic because it's about to hit us heavy. Thank you, crossdresser Michelle, for
wait a
outdoing
minute.
COVID.
Wait a minute. not
Dr.
not
Calypso,
we
the head doctor in research on this pandemic?
We're having J.O. Bell look into it.
Oh god.
Wait a minute.
Time out. Man, it goes time out. Hold up.
Wait a minute. First of all, y'all talking about taking shit samples? Shit samples. Wait. Hold on. I ain't never shitted in a cup and talking about getting samples from it. You find some corn in that bitch, don't get mad at me, but still.
I guess you should have chewed your corn properly.
Yeah, that and the fact that your son, CEO Donald Smith, is going to be up to his elbows in shit.
Do y'all have your chin diaper baby crossdresser Michelle?
Oh my god. Shout out to Legion.
Oh, Legion.
Captain.
Yep.
The Captain Legion. Shout out to Legion.
Captain of the North Side, I want to say,
Legion.
right?
Congratulations.
Yep. Congratulations, Legion, as being captain of the North Side, man. Oh,
Agreed.
man.
Anyways, holy shit.
Enough of the Asylum 2022 virus.
Yeah, Asylum 2022 virus. Yeah, we will address that.
We'll have JR Bell address that in a few days or so. He's getting documentation on this.
Yeah, absolutely. Co-main event though, guys. We've gone through 3 matches already. It's co-main event time.
Damn, we have already?
Yeah.
Damn.
Co-main event time. The Battalion Trio Championship, Mr. Tennant. I know you have a vested interest in this match, as do I. I can't wait.
Mammoth
Yes.
stopped betting.
Thank God.
Mammoth stopped betting.
Thank God.
Are you out of debt yet, Mammoth?
No.
Damn.
No.
Well, at least you cured the problem of your
debt. The thing
debt.
is, though, he's working for us to make, he's working for you, he's working for us, to kind of make that money back. But with calculations, it's going to take him 5 years of dedication before he even finds a penny worth of investment.
Holy smokes, Mammoth. I'm so sorry.
Well, there's no Christmas bonus, Mammoth.
At least I got rid of the bisexual monkeys. They're gone.
They are away. They are gone. Did you know Christian has them?
Oh shit!
What?
Christian has them. I saw them in his cell the other day. He was trying to hide them under the bed, but it didn't work.
But he must have felt sorry for them because of Mammoth.
Hold on, JR Bell, please look into the fact: is the Asylum 2022 virus caused by the bisexual monkeys? Did crossdresser Michelle sleep with the bisexual monkeys?
Oh God!
Oh,
and that's why we gotta test the poop.
That's why I got rid of them. I couldn't do it anymore.
Well, Christian I think he was going to give them back to you, but he grew attached to one of them.
No, he can keep them. He can have them. I don't want them back. I'm on a clean slate.
That Elysium weed does some amazing stuff to Mortal's mind, I guess.
No take backsies. That's what Mammoth is saying. No take backsies. It's all yours, Christian. Guys,
I agree. Keep them.
The MPCW Women's Champion, Flower Princess, Irish Pitbull, and King Baker versus Casey Riddle, the acting team captain for Austin Kruger, Christopher Tragedy, and Diablo versus a man that you are going to surprise reveal to us in this match, Russian Pitbull and Southern Heart. Are you guys ready for the co-main event?
I am ready for the co-main event.
Guys,
I really hope question mark wins.
I hope question mark wins too. I'm so excited. I want question mark. I want question mark to win. It would be the best ending of 2021 for me. Team Flower Princess comes out to Let Me Be Your Fantasy. Team Riddle comes out to Blade by Kung Fu Vampire. The third team rushes the ring before Team Riddle can even be ready and instantly attacks Team Riddle. The referee separates them, and the first three competitors get in the ring, being Flower Princess, Christopher Tragedy, and Russian Pitbull.
Damn.
The princess attacks Christopher and Russian Pitbull with a double clothesline, showing some power and aggression here, knocking both of these big men to the mat. The princess quick tags out and brings in Irish Pitbull, and the two Pitbulls go back and forth as Russian Pitbull hits a blackout DDT on Irish Pitbull. Christopher and Irish Pitbull begin going back and forth with punches. Irish Pitbull and Christopher, Irish Pitbull takes a punch as Christopher goes for the pin. 1, 2, but a kick out. A kick out by the Irish Pitbull. Christopher Tragedy almost got a pinfall victory here. Russian Pitbull hits Irish Pitbull with an elbow to the gut, and he goes for a pin. 1, 2, 3. Irish Pitbull has been eliminated by the Russian.
What's been going on with Irish Pitbull lately?
I mean, he's gotten haircuts, he's shaved.
I don't know. I just feel like he sold out to Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who just tagged himself into the match?
My mom.
Wait a second.
Is that
Jack Steele? Is that who you were gonna surprise us with? Jack Steele is the question marks?
Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
Jack Tinnen. PCW investor. Jack Steele just in the Asylum broke $1.5 million worth of bombs from inmate 420. So
he's a wanted man.
That is not. Yeah. That's my brother's problem. You have to take it up with him. I'm not paying for that part of his bill.
Oh, I get that. I just want to let you know that, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate you telling me that. I'm expecting MA420 to send me an email and a complaint as well.
Yeah, probably.
Comeback is coming, Mr. Tennant.
I bet it is.
Jack Steele tags in and King Baker rushes in. The three men attack each other and King Baker locks a headlock takeover on Jack Steele. Jack Steele reverses the hold and shoves Baker into the ropes, and when Baker swings back, is hit with a full body attack, knocking Baker on his ass. King Baker tags in Flower Princess, who climbs to the top rope and frog splashes onto Jack Steele. She goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out. Princess does a standing moonsault and goes for the pin again, only for a 2 count. Christopher Tragedy rips Flower Princess off and goes for the cover, but he only gets a 2 count. Flower Princess kicks Christopher Tragedy, or kicks Jack Steele in the back, right in that spine area where I'm assuming we saw those shards of glass from the bongs that were broken by Jack Steele, and he looks to be favoring his back here as she goes for a quick cover-up, a schoolboy roll-up. She's pulling the tights here, guys. 1, 2, 3. Jack Steele is eliminated. What in the hell is so funny, Mr. Tennant?
Well, everyone knows how much I hate my brother.
Right.
And I'm willing to go to any depths to humiliate him.
Okay.
That is not Jack. That is some jobber I hired from WWE to betray him just to get at him. Now it's definitely for that $1.5 million he broke today.
Jesus. well, Imposter Jack still is eliminated, apparently. Christopher tags in Diablo, and Diablo and Flower Princess do a test of strength. Diablo gets the upper hand, but is attacked by Southern Heart, whom hits him with a Southern Heart punch. Southern Heart and Diablo go back and forth, and suddenly they hear "hey," and Flower Princess leaps off the top rope onto the top of them both and goes for the count on Southern Heart. 1, 2, kick out. Diablo gets up, picks up Flower Princess with a torture rack, then slams Flower Princess down, and he goes for the count. 1, 2, another kick out. She barely rolls out and tags King Baker in. Baker and Southern Heart go head to head and are throwing punches back and forth, and Diablo goes to hit Baker with a hit from behind, but Baker sees it and moves. Diablo lands a knockout punch to Southern Heart. The two men go back and forth, and Baker gets the upper hand, hitting Diablo, sending him into the corner, then gets up and goes for a gut-wrench suplex. He goes for the pin.
Oh, shit.
1, 2, 3.
Oh!
Diablo is eliminated courtesy of King Baker.
Bye-bye, Diablo. Bye-bye.
Wow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
That is amazing. Back and forth action too, guys. This match is kind of hard to keep up with. Baker is celebrating like an idiot and is surprised by being tripped, and Southern Heart rolls into a pin. 1, 2, 3. King Baker is eliminated.
Oh,
that was a quick elimination by Southern Heart.
Canadian alive.
Sexiest Canadian is now eliminated in Canada, in front of all of his Canadian friends and fans.
Oh, wait a minute.
I was going to say, I think I see his family over here, too.
Yeah, I see his family.
Oh.
Oh, that's so cute.
They're like hugging him and stuff, telling him it's okay.
Baker's crying.
He is crying.
Yes.
And to top it off, the Canadian fans here in Scotiabank Arena are booing him, now calling him the ugliest Canadian alive. They're screaming, "Get out, ugly."
I was going to say, I also hear Princess Baker keep popping up once in a while.
Yeah, they are pissed off that King Baker was eliminated in Canada. Casey Riddle is itching to get in this ring. Flower Princess climbs in, and as the last of her team, Casey Riddle climbs in as well and attacks Southern Heart with a running senton. He goes for a pin. 1, 2, 3. Southern Heart has been eliminated by Casey Riddle. Russian Pitbull is the last of his team. Casey Riddle and Russian Pitbull are brawling, and Pitbull hits him with multiple forearm strikes. Guys, Casey Riddle looks to be a little stunned here, but he hits Russian Pitbull with the ill mind, the reverse stunner, and tags Christopher Tragedy in. Christopher Tragedy and Princess meet in the middle of the ring. Tragedy shoves her to the corner and is hitting her with hard punches, then chops after chop after chop as Flower Princess rolls out, and Tragedy is met by Russian Pitbull with a 5-finger death punch, the heart punch. Russian Pitbull does many blackout stomps to the Christopher Tragedy. He goes for a pin. 1, 2, 3. Christopher Tragedy is eliminated, and we are down to the last 3 guys. Casey Riddle, captain for Austin Kruger's team. Flower Princess, the captain of Team Flower Princess, and Russian Pitbull representing Team Nikki Hartman are the last 3, and they are in the ring looking at each other, unsure who to attack first. Flower Princess and Casey Riddle corner Russian Pitbull and land a vicious attack. Flower Princess lands a leg drop on Russian Pitbull, then backs up and super kicks Casey Riddle to the jaw. Princess goes for the cover to Russian Pitbull. 1, 2, 3, Russian Pitbull has been eliminated. But guys, Casey Riddle hits Flower Princess with the neck cutter. The final cut. He goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, our first ever Battalion Trio champions, Casey Riddle. Jesus Christ, Casey Riddle just won the match for his team. Casey Riddle.
Congratulations to Casey Riddle.
Yeah, guys.
Congratulations.
That is first ever. Casey Riddle, Christopher Tragedy, and Diablo, all the first ever Battalion Trio champions. But, guys, the team is standing in the middle of the ring and celebrate as they are handed the belts, those beautiful belts there, Mr. Tennant. When Casey Riddle hits his Too Late to Pray, the Eclipse Stunner to both of his partners and takes their belts and leaves the ring. Casey Riddle just stole the other 2 Battalion Trio championship belts, taking them for himself, rolled out of the ring, looked at me, gave me the finger, and said, "Payback is a bitch," as he walked to the backstage area, assuming that he is talking about how he lost the 3 championships when he was the Triple Crown champion here.
Absolutely. Oh, by the way, I just want to announce this real quick. 28 minutes ago, TMZ has reported that Betty White has died.
Oh, no.
Way to end 2021.
That is crazy.
Yep.
Not Betty. Not Betty.
TMZ just announced 28 minutes ago, Betty White dead at 99.
Oh, my goodness.
No.
That is, oof.
No.
That is rough.
Thanks I honestly think this main event should be for Betty White.
The main event
Amen.
for Betty White. I like it. I agree. The main event, the Infinity World Championship match, a fatal 4-way match, the champion Jackson Law versus the MPCW Loyalty Champion Dominator versus the Boundless Champion Mason Stevens versus the Radical Champion Alec Trueblood. My brother, CEO Donald Smith, are you ready for the main event?
I am ready for the fucking main event. Jack Tinnen, are you ready for the fucking main event?
Oh, I am so ready for this main event.
Mammoth, are you ready for the main event?
You know it, brothers. I'm ready for the main event.
All right.
Let's go, guys. The main event. I Remember Everything by Five Finger Death Punch plays on the PA system as Alec Trueblood, the Radical Champion, makes his way out to the ring. The crowd shows mixed reactions as he walks confidently down the ramp and rolls into the ring. Enter the Sandman, plays on the PA system, and the new MPCW Loyalty Champion, Dominator, comes out to the entrance stage. Dominator holds up his title and points at Trueblood as he makes his way down to the ring. Dominator rolls into the ring and gets into the face of Trueblood. The referee has to separate the two men before things get out of hand, so tension's rising. And as you mentioned earlier in the show, Mr. Tennant, this is the first ever main event pay-per-view for both of these individuals.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Heart of a Champion by Hollywood Undead plays, and the leader of the CTC, Mason Stevens, comes out to an orchestra of boos from the Canadian fans at the Scotiabank Arena. Mason moves his leather vest to the sides, revealing his Boundless Championship. Mason does the cutthroat gesture and walks to the ring with a smug look on his face. Stevens gets into the ring and leans in his corner as all the competitors wait for the final competitor. Phenomenal by Eminem begins to play as the crowd is on its feet with chairs. The music suddenly stops as the lights in the arena goes out. A spotlight shines on the entrance stage as the light reflects the colors of the Infinity Stones on the Infinity World Championship. Jackson Law raises his head as Renegade by Eminem blasts on the PA system. Jackson Law kneels on the stage, extending his arms, causing pyrotechnics to blast off around the arena. Law gets to his feet and begins to make his way down to the ring, but instead of getting into the ring, Law stalks it.
I found a baby.
Hey!
Oh, that's a baby!
I found a baby. It's okay.
You stole a baby?
Yeah, I stole a baby. It was from the crowd.
Well, it looks good with you.
That looks like Zeffy's baby, so you might want to return it.
It better not be Zeffy's baby.
Uh-oh.
It's okay, buddy.
You are not the father.
Law jumps onto the ring apron and gets into the ring holding up the Infinity Championship. The referee holds up the Infinity Championship as the crowd cheers. The ref hands the title over to the ring announcer and calls for the bell. Law immediately nails True Blood with a Law and Order to Superman punch, sending True Blood spilling out of the ring. Law talks trash to True Blood as Dominator spins Law around and nails him with a clothesline, sending Law over the top rope. Law manages to hang on to the top rope, however, as he dangles on the apron. Dominator runs the ropes. On the rebound, Mason Stevens catches him with a money shot, the KO punch, knocking Dominator out cold, just mid momentum, laying out Dominator. And Dominator is literally like lights out, eyes rolling in the back of his head here. Law gets back in the ring as he and Mason have a stare down from across the ring. Law and Mason lock up in the middle of the ring, neither man getting the advantage. Law transitions to a side headlock, but Mason fights out of it with stiff elbow shots to the midsection. Mason grabs a hold of Law's arm and attempts to whip him to the ropes, but Law reverses it with his own whip. The power behind that Irish whip sends Mason over the top rope, but Mason turns it into a tope solcita, a suicide dive, connecting with True Blood, who just managed to get to his feet. So Mason using the momentum from the Irish whip to take out Alec Trueblood on the outside of the ring. That is absolutely innovative by Mason Stevens.
I gotta admit, I'm impressed with that one. Wow.
I wasn't expecting Mason to. Listen, Mason has been doing some amazing things as of late, but I was not expecting that from Mason. Law stares with an impressed look as everyone here on the panel looks impressed as well at Mason. Mason, though, takes advantage of this and grabs a hold of Law's legs, causing him to fall to the mat as Mason yanks him out of the ring. Law, quick to his feet, goes for a clothesline, but Mason ducks under it and responds with a vicious knife-edge chop as the crowd screams, "Woo!" with that knife-edge chop. Holy shit, guys. Law throws a punch again, and Mason dodges it and hits another chop. Law goes for another clothesline. Mason again dodges it. And Mason goes for a chop, but Law catches his arm and whips him to the barricade. Mason shows off his agility by using the momentum to jump onto the barricade. Law charges as Mason nails him goes for a whisper in the wind, but Dominator nails him in midair with a steel chair, just flattening Mason Stevens here. Jack, do you have the script here?
Yeah, I do. Give me one sec. It just moved on me. All right. We're at Dominator nails him in midair, right?
Yep.
Dominator nails Law in the midsection with the chair and goes to town. with the chair shots after chair shots after chair shots to both Law and Mason, driving them both down. Dominator tosses the bent chair aside and begins, oh, hell no, dude, tearing the announcer's table apart. Oh, boy. Dominator tosses both Mason and Law on top of the table and climbs up after them. Dominator pulls both Mason and Law to their feet and nails them both with a double Dominator DDT through the announcer's table. Dominator gets to his feet triumphantly and raises his fist. Oh, he turns around only to get speared off the table by Alex Trueblood.
Damn.
Man, my stomach hurt. Trueblood pulls Dominator up to his knees and delivers a fury of knees to the face of Dominator, busting him wide open. Trueblood tosses Dominator in the ring and rolls quickly after him. Trueblood drills Dominator with a snap suplex and follows it up with a big leg drop. Trueblood then goes for a quick cover, but Dominator is able to get that shoulder up at 2. Trueblood gets to his feet and tries to pump the crowd up as Dominator is slow to his feet. Trueblood backs into the corner and waits for Dominator to get up straight. Once Dominator is up, Trueblood drills him with a running bulldog.
God damn.
Yeah, no kidding. Whew. Trueblood pulls Dominator to his feet and nails him with the Raven effect.
Oh!
Ooh, damn!
Good hit.
Trueblood again goes for the cover. 1, 2. No. Law pulls him off.
Damn.
At the very last second. Trueblood was like a quarter of a count away of walking away as Infinity Champion.
Damn. Oh, that was so close, bro. That was so close, Jack.
Yeah. Law pulls Trueblood to his feet only to be met with a Glasgow kiss.
Oh.
Trueblood runs the ropes, but Law meets him with a vicious sling blade. Trueblood is quick to his feet as Law nails him with the enziguri. Trueblood is on wobbly legs as Law lifts him up in the air and delivers a huge power bomb. Oh man, Law, that's gonna be good. Instead of releasing him, I'm sorry, I like these kind of moves. Law is delivering power bomb after power bomb after power bomb.
Damn.
And the crowd is counting along with them. 1, 2, 3, all the way to 10 power bombs.
Ouch.
Power bombs.
Yeah. Law lifts Trueblood up for a final time, looking for a buckle bomb. Oh! Both Dominator and Mason drill him, though, with a nasty chop block, driving them, both Trueblood and Law, down.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Good. This match is good, man. It's really good.
Dominator and
Your
Mason
microphone there, brother.
All right.
Dominator and Mason stare at each other and nod before pulling Law to his feet. Dominator and Mason slam Law to the mat with a double suplex, planting him back first, spine first to the mat here, guys. And Trueblood is on his feet and follows up with a vicious leg drop. Each man takes turns wailing on Law. Law looks outmatched as Trueblood pulls him to his feet and tosses him to Mason, who hits him with the money shot, the KO punch. Still on his feet, Dominator connects with a brutal Dominator brainbuster. Trueblood follows up with a Raven's effect. Trueblood goes for a cover, but Mason pulls him off. Dominator hits Trueblood below the belt with a vicious kick. Hashtag protect the Nets. Dominator locks True Blood in the Dominator clutch and wrenches back on his neck when suddenly CEO Loyalty by Kendrick Lamar blasts on the PA system as Andy Owens comes racing down the ramp and nails Dominator in the back of the head with his sexy plunger.
Sexy plunger, man.
Andy measures Dominator up and connects with an Owens stomp, the stomp to the spine. Dominator rolls out of the ring as Andy follows and hits a vicious flatliner to the padded floor outside. Andy smiles as he heads to the back. Oh my goodness, Andy Owens making his presence known on PCW. Welcome back, Andy Owens. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Please, no. No! Oh, Andy!
Andy's here!
Andy! No, not the CEO!
Wow.
I am not paying for that facial work job. I'm not paying to fix that.
Andy just plungered the face of the CEO here on his way back to the backstage area. Oh my goodness, poor CEO. Guys, back to the action though. True Blood is slow to get to his feet as Mason connects with yet another money shot. Law gets to his feet and receives a money shot as well. Mason climbs to the top turnbuckle, standing straight up when the lights in the arena go out. Renegade by Eminem blasting the PA system, which we just heard that with Jackson Law. When the lights come back on, Mason is slowly getting to his feet as Casey Riddle nails him with Too Late to Pray, the Eclipse Stunner. Riddle rips off his cutthroat shirt, revealing a Renegade t-shirt and helps Law to his feet. Members of CTC, Nikki Hartman and Brockus, come racing out to the ring, chairs in hand, as they attack both Riddle and Law. Guys, Spring Valley by Ouija Mac blares on the PA system, and the crowd erupts in cheers as a surprise appearance of none other than the PCW Global Champion, Austin Kruger. Kruger is in the building. Kruger and a massive Max Man make their way out to the ring and lay waste to Nikki Hartman and Brockus. Kruger hits Nikki with the Kruger cutter, then nails Brockus with a Kruger cutter. Kruger, Riddle, and the Max Man help Jackson Law to his feet and point to True Blood. Law pulls True Blood to his feet and connects a vicious kneel at the altar 2.0, the GTS into the code breaker. Law hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, your winner and still Infinity World Champion, Jackson Law. And guys, Law, Kruger, Riddle hold up their respective titles as Renegade by Eminem plays over the PA system, and the words Renegades shows up on the Phenometron. Each of these individuals and the Max Man sport shirts that either have an R or an R emblem on it, or say Renegade, as the crowd goes wild. A new group here called the Renegades: Jackson Law, Austin Kruger, Casey Riddle, and whoever this massive Max Man are have just made their names known here in PCW.
Wow. And CEO done himself looks fucked. Are you okay?
I can't hear you, bro.
Who would have known getting sucked off by a plunger would hurt?
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm so sorry Andy did that to you.
Yeah.
I don't think he's cleaned that.
Listen, if anybody can answer that question, no offense, but it would be him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
It probably hasn't been cleaned since
What
Andy
an
used it
amazing New
on
Year's
his face.
Eve, though. What an amazing New Year's Eve. Holy shit. A lot of surprises, a lot of great things.
A lot of surprise entrances on Happy Man Asylum. A lot of surprise entrances on PCW. Austin Kruger, he was out of action. He was not supposed to be back until after the new year. He shows up here tonight to help out his brother Jackson Law secure a victory. Austin Kruger not missing a beat. Kruger cutter to Nikki. Kruger cutter to Brockus. Casey Riddle leaving CTC, joining up with Austin Kruger and Jackson Law.
January 15th. January 15th. Hold on here. I'm trying to, I just got, freaking.
You got a plunger to your face. You're a little discombobulated.
Ladies and gentlemen, on January 15th, it is announced in a cutthroat junkyard match. It will be Casey Riddle taking on Mason Stevens.
Ow.
Ow.
Hell yeah.
But, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have an amazing New Year's Eve for the New Year's. And damn, poor Andy. This is it, guys. I guess I'll see you guys next year.
I'll see you next year.
See you guys next year. It is time to cut it out here on Phenomenal Championship Wrestling. Thank you, and have a great New Year's Eve.